I mean, I can't wait.
What do you think is going to be in store? Let's kind of give us a preview of what your take on the game tonight.
Oh, I think it's going to be a lot of handoff to Nash Hunter, possibly. Run it up the middle. Might see some QB sneaks from Sam Cheap there. Maybe see some, catches from Taylor Laird, Max Cheap, the cheap combo going at it.
I think the receivers are going to have a field day tonight. The coverage that we've seen on film with the Tigers is just not real good. So I'm looking for Max Cheap, Taylor Laird, Aaron Friday to have a really good game tonight. As they take on the Tigers here at Memorial Field here in Guymon. So that's kind of a little bit of the preview. Like I said, not the Tigers. The Boomers are working with that momentum from last week at a 17-14 victory over a pretty decent lot night team, that formidable rushing game that they shut down. So we're going to see what they do with the spread offense of Guymon, and we'll see what we have in store tonight here on the road. 2 hours from home. That's a long trip to come down here, but we're happy we're here. We got some crowd over there getting underway or getting in the stands for Woodward. They always travel. We're not surprised by that. But anyways, we're going to take our first break. We're going to have the coaches interview after this. You're listening to Boomer Football on Z92.
What's undeniable control in winter? It's when you can handle heavy snow, slippery ice. Make sure you can with BF Goodrich Winter TA KSI tires. From October 1st to December 15th, buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. The experts at High Plains Tire know everything about BF Goodrich. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or bfgoodrich.ca for details.
Lane's Motor Freight Lines Incorporated says stand up and salute our local men and women who are our first responders in healthcare. From the many doctors, nurses, private healthcare companies, hospital staff, and EMTs that put their lives in harm's way to serve and protect us. For your ongoing dedication, we salute you all. That's from Lane's Motor Freight Lines Incorporated in Woodward, serving our entire area. Call them at 580-256-5063. That's 580-256-5063 for Lane's Motor Freight Lines Incorporated at 5015 Western Avenue in Woodward. They're on air because they care.
Did you know that more lives are lost to lung cancer each year than to breast, colorectal, and prostate cancers combined? Up to 65% of those newly diagnosed with lung cancer have never smoked or are former smokers. Lung cancer will claim more than 142,000 lives this year. But new treatments have improved survival for many with the disease and offer new hope for many more. So does lung cancer screening. The American Cancer Society and American Lung Association recommend that current and former heavy smokers, ages 55 to 80, get a yearly CT scan of the lungs. Private insurance and Medicare cover these exams for those who qualify. So ask your doctor if lung cancer screening is right for you. And if you smoke, ask your doctor to help you quit. Visit the National Lung Cancer Roundtable website at nlcrt.org. This message brought to you by the National Lung Cancer Roundtable.
And welcome back to the Boomer Kickoff Show, as the Boomers are here in Texas County to take on the Guymon Tigers tonight. And with me, as he is always before each game, is Coach Rick Luchin. And Coach, coming off that win last week against Lawton Ike, I'm sure there was more pep in practice this week. And what are the positives you took from that game that you want to continue tonight? And what are the improvements that you still need some work on?
Well, I think one of the big positives, like I said the other night, was just the way we came out. We came out with a great attitude, excited about playing the game and excited about getting out there and competing. And, that's a big part of it. And sometimes when kids don't have that energy and they don't have that excitement, it's hard to really get going unless you're just playing somebody that's really not very good, which we don't get to see that very often. That's definitely a big positive. We're going to try to build on that again tonight and try to come out in the same fashion, be excited, have high energy, and whether the kids are on the field or not, and try to keep that rolling. Things we still need to work on is, we need to shore up some things up front on the offensive line and work on some coverage stuff defensively. And those are two big things I think we need to focus on for this game, and that's going to make us a better team down the road.
And you mentioned that offensive line. You're going to have to shuffle a little bit on the offensive line and defensive line tonight. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, Kenyon's going to be out tonight, and that's a huge loss for us. I mean, that kid is just a fantastic football player, and he's the one that brings the energy, so somebody's going to have to step up and fill his role, not only on offense and on defense, but, that energy role that he brings to the table. And, we're going to have somebody, step up and get that going for us and get the kids pumped up and get them excited. But he plays with a lot of energy. We're going to try to, fill his spot defensively kind of by committee. Zane will go back there and start. He had been starting at the other defensive end for most of the season. And we'll use Luis Corral and L.J. Mason to rotate in there with him so we don't wear him down too much. And then offensively, we're going to move Landon Phillips, our right guard, over to that left tackle spot and plug in Damon Camacho, which got a start at guard earlier this year. And we're going to go with that offensively and make that work for us.
Well, I just wanted to give you a chance, the opportunity to brag on the defense last week. A solid effort and took away the cutback lanes against a very good rushing attack. It was pretty potent.
Yeah, exactly. And, the defense had played really well early in the season for a couple of games there. So we knew they had that in them. And we just kind of lost folks there for a couple of weeks. I don't know if it was just an attitude thing or what it was, but we felt like we got a good group on the field last week to go out there and play against Lawton Ike, which was a very solid offensive team. And to hold those guys to 14 points was a big deal. And I thought they played extremely well all night long, did a good job of tackling, didn't have a lot of missed tackles. And besides a couple of the coverage assignments, we played about as good as we could expect to play on a Friday night.
Well, Guymon this year is more spread. They pass the ball between 75-80% of the time. Is one of the keys tonight getting more pressure on Martinez, their quarterback, and because of that and making him want to throw the ball earlier than he normally wants to?
Yeah, we really need to. They've got a couple of receivers, one really talented, and if you give him time to throw the ball back there, then, he's going to be able to hurt you a little bit. So, our goal is to try to get some pressure on him, but not give him the run lanes, be able to pull it down and take off and run with it. And, but keep our guys on the back end from having to cover for 5, 6, 7 seconds. And if we have to do that, then, it becomes an advantage to the offense. So, we're going to try to find ways to get pressure on them. I know they've worked on some things this week, with bringing some heat, and that's what we're going to end up having to do because they are going to throw it a bunch, tonight like they've been doing.
Well, you mentioned their wide receiver targets. One of those big targets and their main target is the 6'3" senior Nash Kaufman. Now, he's a bit of a matchup problem, just like, Tully we had at Bethany. Are we going to kind of do the same thing we did with him, maybe have somebody over the top on cover 2 coverage with him?
Well, it depends. Depends on where he lines up and where he fits, versus our defense. But we're typically what we call cover 6, where we're going to have, 3 over one side, 2 over the other. And so if he gets singled up, we're going to have somebody over the top and somebody underneath. But, he's been a matchup nightmare for just about everybody they've played this year. And he's made some great catches. And, we're going to have to defend him very well and not let him just get really hot. And like I said, just can't give the quarterback time to get him the ball. And if he does, it's going to have to be, in the short passing game. And then we're going to have to be able to rally up and make tackles.
What other concerns do you have about the Tigers on both sides of the ball tonight?
Well, it's their homecoming, not per se, but I mean, this is their Super Bowl. This is their big chance to get, Woodward. And, they're going to look at it as, hey, Woodward's got 1 win. We've got 0. We're pretty close to a matchup, and this is their opportunity. I'm sure coming into it to get a win is what they're thinking, and their kids are going to come out and play that way. And if they come out and play hard and hook up and get after it and do things where breaks go their way, then, it's going to be a dogfight all the way to the end. So we're going to have to come out hard and fast and really get after it early and try to take the doubt out of it as soon as we can.
So in summation, what are the keys to tonight's ball game to get win number 2 and go to 2-2 in the district?
Well, I think weather-wise, the big thing is going to be taking care of the football. We can't have the big turnover night like we've had a couple of times this year. We're going to have to be good penalty-wise and not hurt ourselves with penalties. And offensively, we're going to have to keep drives alive and try to keep their offense off the field. And, I think if we do those 3 things there, then we should have a great chance to come out with a win.
Well, Coach, I appreciate it. As always, Good luck tonight. We will talk to you at halftime.
All right, sounds good.
And that was the head coach of your Boomer football team, Rick Luchin. Keep it right here because we're going to go over enemy lines and talk about the opponent, the Guymon Tigers, coached by interim Josh Smith, as they are 0-6 overall and 0-4 in the district. You're listening to the Boomer pregame show on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kinda like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. From October 1st through December 15th, get $70 off the purchase of 4 Michelin tires. They'll never know you don't have superpowers. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
I'm Frank Lucas. I'm a farmer and a rancher, and I also happen to work as your congressman. On weekends, I drive a tractor, work cattle on my family farm in Roger Mills County. I never forget that things like getting enough rain are important too. I've also never forgotten that I work for you. That's why I've held over 800 town hall meetings in 32 counties, where I get to look every one of you in the eye and talk about what you like and what you don't like. Washington can be a frustrating place, but I've always listened and tried to do what you asked. We've had some wins: a farm bill, a partial repeal of Obamacare, eliminating the mandate that forces people to buy health insurance. And like a lot of you, I strongly support President Trump. I'm Frank Lucas, farmer and rancher, and candidate for Congress. I approve this message to thank you again for the honor of representing you.
Paid for by Lucas for Congress.
I think it's just vapor.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
My friend Teddy almost set his house on fire. He used a counterfeit, a fake wall charger. He had to go to the hospital.
Real products are tested for safety.
Visit ncpc.org/go4real. Brought to you by NCPC and the USPTO.
And welcome back to Guymon, Oklahoma, Texas County, as the Boomers getting set to take on the Guymon Tigers here in a 5A2 district matchup. And let's talk about those Guymon Tigers. They come in with an 0-6 record, 0-4 in the district, and they've had some turmoil here, Dakota. They had their first-year head coach, Kenny Wooten, fired in the middle of the year, and they're in that transition with a interim head coach, which is the offensive coordinator, Josh Smith. And, boy, if you were a player on this team and you had that happen to you in the middle of the year, how would you adjust to that?
I mean, I would just, try to think of it as we got a new coach coming in, and we need to respect him and, see if he can help us, kind of go forward in the season, see if they can progress better.
Well, talk about interim head coach Josh Smith. He was assistant at Bigsby High School for the last 9 years, so he's come from a big program. He worked with several different position groups during his time at Bigsby. Main responsibility was scouting and game planning week to week, so he was the guy that kind of got the ins and outs of the team that Bigsby was going to play the next week. He also was at Metro Christian Academy for 1 year. The type of offense they run this year, they're a multiple spread offense. That's a lot different than what we saw last year when they had their triple wing offense or whatever they ran, but they're more passing. So it's going to be interesting to see how they transition into that type of offense tonight against the Woodward defense. And what defense they run a 3-4. I asked Coach Smith what he's seen from the team this year so far. This has been an interesting season, he says, with a new coaching staff, COVID, and constant schedule changes. They've missed, I think they've had 2 games where they didn't play, where the team was quarantined. He said he's been extremely proud of how his young men have reacted to the challenge. Says he has great student athletes here in Guymon. They have shown constant improvement all season. The impact players offensively, you're going to hear these names often tonight. The quarterback, number 4, Carson Martinez. The wide receiver, number 9, the senior, Nash Coffin. He's going to be a matchup problem in the secondary, so it's going to be interesting who's going to take him in this defensive secondary. Who do you think will be the best cover guy on him in the defensive secondary for the Boomers?
Oh, I'm probably going to have to go Max Cheap.
With that size, yeah. He's a basketball player. He knows how to box out, and that's kind of what we did with him and Talon against Bethany back in several weeks back when we had Peyton Tolley. He was 6'7", and we had him over the top covering with Taylor Laird and Max Cheap. So we'll see what happens with that. Their monster running back, number 35, that's actually the name of their running back. It's Hyro Ponce. And then the other wide receiver, also the backup quarterback, number 7, Sooner Merwin. Defensively, linebackers, Hyro Ponce, defensive end, Michael Medina, and strong safety, number 2, Tegan King. Asked him what he knew about Woodward. He said Woodward's extremely well coached, physical, and disciplined in all phases of the game. They have several big-time playmakers on offense, and their defensive unit is physical, fast, and swarms to the ball. He said the keys to the game tonight for his offense, they need to control what they control. So, meaning they probably want to keep Woodward off the field, Dakota.
Yeah, they probably want to keep Woodward off the field because we're going to score a lot of points tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have to move the ball down the field, and this offense is kind of inept. They're averaging only 7.8 points a game, only scored 44 points all year, so it's going to be interesting. He said no turnovers, penalties, or mistakes. They're pretty penalty prone, to be honest with you, and they do turn the ball over a lot. Defensively, he said we have to tackle well, and all 11 guys have to beat the ball every play. So that's a little bit about Guymon. Like I said, they're coming in with an 0-6 record, 0-4 on the year. Rushing offense, they only average 47 yards a game rushing the ball. Passing, they're 143.2. So total offense per game, they're 190.2. They, like I said, they score 7.3 points a game. They're giving up 64.5 points to their opponents. Their turnover ratio is 12-2. So they've been working on some things, and they're just having a hard time. Last time they played Woodward last year, Woodward beat them here 50-0, and it was 50-0 at halftime. So that's a little bit about the Guymon Tigers tonight. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more after this. You're listening to Boomer Football on Z92.
The Tax Lady Enterprises, LLC at 1211 34th Street,
Boom.
Suite 2 in Woodward, helping
Heard
you
my phone
year-round
boom.
with all of your income tax, payroll, and accounting needs.
Okay,
Give the Tax Lady
so
Enterprises
we'll come
a
back
call
with
today at
keys to the game.
580-256-1515. That's
Actually, the starting lineups. We've got plenty of
580-256-1515.
time.
We're
Then we'll
here
do
to
keys the
help.
game, take a break.
Getzinger Abstract
we'll
and
come
Title
back with
Company, 848 Main in downtown Woodward, has been serving Northwest Oklahoma for
Actually, we'll do
over
starting
80
lineups,
years.
take a break, come
Family
back.
owned and operated with dependability you can trust with all
Keys
your
of the
real
game are
estate
going to be
closing,
definitely
title,
slowing
and
Nash Hunter
abstract
down when he
needs.
has the ball.
All Getzinger Abstract
I'm
and
talking
Title.
keys to the game
Billings
for us.
Funeral Home, 1621 Downs Avenue. A proud supporter of Woodward
Slowing
Public
down
Schools.
Nash Kaufman.
Here when you need caring and understanding. Our
That's
family
one of them,
serving
yeah.
your family. That's
Getting
Billings
pressure
Funeral
on,
Home of
Martinez
Woodward
is
and
gonna be
Billings
another
Chapel in Moreland. Family owned and
On
operated.
Carson.
Hey, Dad. Your prescription will be ready in just
We
a
got to
minute.
keep him uncomfortable tonight.
Hey, Dad.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
laundry will be ready in
I'm gonna
just
put
a
this
minute.
here so when I have my
Dad,
sponsors.
your lunch will be ready.
I
in
really
just
hope
a
that
minute.
Ethan Matt hits him really hard.
Why don't you take a minute? When you help care for a loved one, you give them as much time as you can, making sure they're safe and comfortable. But it's just as important to take some time for yourself. At AARP, we can help with information and useful tips on how you can maintain a healthy life balance, care for your own physical and mental well-being, and manage the challenges of caring for a loved one. Because the better care you take of yourself, the better care you can provide for your loved one.
Remember when they said the Woodward Bombers?
Thank you. You're there for them.
I think that was at
We're
Bishop
here for
McGinnis.
you. Find free care guides to support you and your loved one at aarp.org/caregiving. That's aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
I'm Andrew Saul, Commissioner of Social Security. Beware of threatening calls from telephone scammers pretending to be government employees. These calls are not from us. Hang up and report the call at oig.ssa.gov.
And welcome back to Guymon, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Carl and Lou McKinnon Field. Brock Campbell, Dakota Wagner with me tonight. And we'll talk about the Boomers coming into the ball game. 1-5 overall on the year and 1-2 in the district. You look at the Boomer offense, they're averaging 75.5 rushing yards a game, 176.83 passing for a total of 252.33. Turnover ratio, Dakota, it's not good, and we've continued to have to improve this. We've turned it over 18 times, and we've forced 6 turnovers. So that's going to have to improve as we go on the next 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, Nash Hunter, he's had a couple spills, but, I mean, Sam Cheap, he had a couple interceptions, so that's some things we need to work on tonight and see if we can get the ball down the field and without any turnovers.
And still a fairly young team, so that's going to happen. But those are definitely corrections we need to correct. We're averaging 18.3 points a game offensively for the Boomers. So, and then defensively, the Boomer defense. Oh, I got the wrong one here. Boomer defense is giving up 183 rushing yards and 107 through the air for about 290.83. Still not bad. It's under 300 yards a game, which is not bad in high school football, especially 5A. So, anyways, like I said, the Boomers coming off their first win, 17-14 against Lawton Ike last week. Really looking to expand on that momentum and get the second win on the road here in Texas County at Guymon. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and do the starting lineups. And I'm going to do first for the visiting Woodward Boomers with a 1-5 record on the year, starting at quarterback, number 3, the sophomore, Sam Cheap. The running back, number 30, junior, Nash Hunter. The receivers, number 1, the sophomore, Taylor Laird. Number 33, the senior, Aaron Friday. And number 8, the senior, Mark Pinkert. Also, the number 5, the senior, Max Cheap. Across the line of scrimmage, left tackle, number 79, senior, Landon Phillips. Left guard, 67, the junior, Damian Chavez. The center, number 62, senior, Dawson Whitewater. Right guard, 79, sophomore, Damon Camacho. Right tackle, number 57, senior, Zane Zamarco. You might have missed Kenyon Lanham's name on there. He is out for this game and the next game with undisclosed disclosure there. So we wish him well. And that's the Boomer offense, and the offensive coordinator is, of course, Rick Luchin and Shane Pinkert. For the Boomer defense, across the line of scrimmage, on the defensive end is the defensive tackle, number 58, sophomore Hunter Harrison. The nose guard, number 42. We're going to go ahead and do the national anthem here. We'll stay right here for the national anthem. Oh, they're not doing the national anthem. Okay, so I'll continue. They were faking me out. So anyways, continue with the defense. Hunter Harrison, sophomore, number 58, defensive tackle. Ethan Matt, the nose guard, sophomore, number 42. The defensive end, number 57, senior, Zane Zamarco. The linebackers, weak side linebackers, 16, Wyatt Pope, the junior. Nash Hunter, number 30, the junior, is the Mike. And the star linebacker, number 17, the freshman, Hayden Hilliard, gets another start. Cornerbacks are Parker Smits, number 23, the junior. And Cole Parker, the freshman, number 24, gets a start again. Strong safety, number 1, sophomore Taylor Laird, and the free safety, number 5, Max Cheap. Also the nickelback, Paul Sullivan, the junior there. That's your starters for the Woodward Boomers. Now we're going to go for the homestanding Guymon Tigers.
On the offensive side, you got quarterback, number 4, Carson Martinez. The monster running back is number 35, sophomore Hydro Ponce. The wide receiver is number 11, sophomore Riley Slover. 13, wide receiver, number 13, sophomore Jesse Cyprin. Number 9, he's a wide receiver, senior Nash Kaufman. Number 7, junior Sooner Marvin. Left tackle, number 52, Jose Gutierrez. Left tackle, 53, junior Michael Medina. Center is going to be number 65, junior Jalen Vergas. Right guard, number 58, junior Sergio Mahina. Right tackle, 76, senior Gannon Wallace. And on the defensive side, defensive end is going to be number 90, senior Harling Coleman. Nose guard, number 63, Jose Rancel. Defensive end, number 53, Michael Medina. Number 5, Sam, number 5, junior Spider Gonzalez. Mike, number 35, sophomore Hydro Ponce. Will, 16, sophomore, number 16, sophomore Gage Martinez. Cornerback, number 13, sophomore Jesse Cyprin. Cornerback, number 6, sophomore Axel Alvarez. Tegan King, senior, number 2. Number 20, sophomore Isaias Sanchez. Quick safety, number 4, junior Carson Martinez.
That was your starting lineups for the Guymon Tigers, coached by Josh Smith, the interim head coach here for the Guymon Tigers. We've got 6 minutes and change before we get this one underway. We're going to take our final break, come back with the keys to the game and the opening kickoff. It's the Boomers taking on the Tigers here in Texas County. This is Boomer Football on Z92.
What's undeniable control in winter? It's when you can handle heavy snow, slippery ice, and freezing rain on any road. Do you have undeniable control? Can you handle winter? Make sure you can with BF Goodrich Winter TA KSI tires. From October 1st to December 15th, buy 4 BF Goodrich tires, get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. The experts at High Plains Tire know everything about BF Goodrich. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or bfgoodrich.ca for details.
Just in time for summer.
Are you ready?
Body by Rush.
I didn't realize how much physical energy doing these 3 hours the way I do.
High intensity, low impact.
What do you mean you're sitting on your butt for 3 hours?
In just 3 hours a day. Weekdays at 11.
My heart rate skyrockets during these 3 hours. My caloric burn is the highest of the day during these 3 hours.
Consult your physician before beginning any exercise program.
And I just keep plodding away each and every day.
On the Tri-States News Talk Station, C92.
And welcome back to Boomer Football. We're going to pause here for the National Anthem. We'll keep it right here for the National Anthem. That was the National Anthem performed by the Guymon High School. As we're getting things, getting ready to get started here. The captains getting ready to meet at the center of midfield. Center of midfield. That doesn't make any sense. At midfield. Looks like the captains for Guymon, number 2, Tariq Watson. Looks like that's Sooner Merwin out there. Number 7. Number 50, Ian Landis, and I can't see the number for the other one for Guymon, and the captain for Woodward, can't tell who that is. Oh, it's Gannon Wallace, number 76 is the other captain for Guymon. Captain for Woodward, if he turns around, see his number, see if I can see his build, see if I know who that is. Looks like that might be Mark Pinkard, the way he's standing. He's tall. And so we're getting a coin toss right now. Looks like Guymon has won the toss, and they're going to defer, I believe. Yeah, they deferred to the second half. Woodward's going to have the ball to start the ball game. Going to be working from the right to your left on your radio dial. And I think that was Mark Pinkard, the captain for the Boomers. So let's go over the keys to the game now, Dakota. What's the keys in your mind for Woodward tonight?
I mean, they just need to, of course they need to play some defense, not try to give up any points, but also they want to make sure that they don't, having turnovers in the game, that's going to cost them points in the game.
Well, I'm going to add to that, they need to ride the momentum. That's number one key. They need to ride this momentum. They got their first win of the year. They beat a pretty decent Lawton Eisenhower team last week, so ride the momentum. No turnovers, of course. They need to play with an edge. And not be complacent. That's my other one, too. They play with an edge, not be complacent. Yes, they're winless. Yes, they're winless in the district. That doesn't mean anything. You're on their turf, so anything can happen. Keep the wagon rolling. That means the run game's going to have to keep going. Nash Hunter's going to have to keep going. The offensive line is going to have to keep blocking the way they did last year. Energy, energy, energy. Come out with energy tonight like we did last week. And we want to cage the Tigers early. That means put the game away early like we did last year. The game was over at halftime, 50-0, and we want that to happen definitely again this year. Put it, no doubt, at halftime would be nice. So the keys for Guymon, they're going to have to stay on the field. They're going to have to control the clock and keep the Boomer offense off the field. No turnovers, of course. They've got to limit their penalties, and they've got to play with some confidence because this team is not confident. They're 0-6. And they're averaging about 7.3 points a game, giving up about 65.5 a game to their opponents. So something's going to have to start giving for this team if they're going to have any kind of chance to win a ball game. But anyways, we're getting ready to start here. Guymon's just came out of the tunnel, or actually not the tunnel. They just came out. Woodward's over there on the far side. Got a decent crowd over there for the Boomers, as it's a nice little 2-hour drive here to Texas County from Woodward. Right on the dot. We'll give you the matchups tonight in Class 5A2 as well. It's going to be Woodward, of course, here at Guymon. The other games, Piedmont will be at Bishop McGinnis. That's number 8 against number 4. Guthrie was supposed to play Knighton Eisenhower tonight. They got canceled due to COVID. Carl Albert is off, and they will play us next weekend in Oklahoma City area. Your scores from last week, Guthrie, number 9, defeated Guymon 72-0. Woodward got the win over Lawton Eisenhower 17-14, and Carl Albert drubbed Piedmont 42-7. So there's your scores from last week. And you look at the standings, Guthrie is in first place, followed by Carl Albert, Bishop McGinnis, Piedmont, Woodward's in 5th, Eisenhower, Guymon, and then Western Heights, of course, because they're not playing. So there's your 5A2 scoreboard, or basically your what am I trying to say? Your update, your 5A2 update before we get this one started. So we're getting ready to start. Guymon's going to be kicking off from the left to your right on your radio dial. Back to receive will be Taylor Laird, Max Cheap, and I believe that is
number 13.
Aaron Friday. Nope, that's Carson Medina out there. You're right. So Cheap, Medina, and Taylor Laird will be back to receive the ball. I believe Max Cheap is standing the farthest, about his 5-yard line. And then kicking off for Guymon is going to be Javier Sinicio. He'll be kicking from left to your right. Once again, Guymon did win the toss. They deferred, so Boomers will get the ball to start the ball game. Boomers in the white tops, their gold domes, their black pants. Guymon in the black domes with the orange tops and the black pants. Nice sharp look for both teams. Sinicio, the ball comes off the tee. It's quite windy out there, and it's cold. Game time temperature right now is about, let me get that checked here for you. Here in Texas County, game time temperature 41 degrees right now as we're getting ready to kick off. It's going to get well into the 30s by the end of the night. So Sinicio's ready, got the ball teed up, gets the signal from the referee right there, approaches the ball in a little bit of a stride, puts a boot in it, and we're underway. There's the kick. It's going to go over to the far side. It's going to be taken. I think that's Taylor Laird. He's going to cross the 25-30, has a little bit of a hole, 35, and he's going to be dump trucked down about the 39-yard line. Nice return for the Boomers and good start. About the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Boomers.
Yeah, he had some great blocks going in there and just kind of got tripped up. And other than that, if he would have had a hole, I think that could have been a touchdown right there.
And I believe that was Taylor, was not?
Yes, that was
okay,
Taylor.
Thank you. I need your young eyes. I keep saying that. So Dakota Wagner on the call for us tonight. We want to wish our well wishes to my partner, Tyler Riggs, as he is recovering from an illness. Hopefully we'll have him back soon. I know he's listening. So 1st and 10 for the Boomers. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's Nash Hunter over there on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. From their own 38, receiver goes in motion. That's Friday. He'll set back behind the line of scrimmage, gets a snap, hand off to Nash Hunter. Up the middle, 45, makes a cut 50. He's still on his feet across the 45, still going. He's going to be down at the 41-yard line at the Tigers. A big pickup on 1st and 10.
Yeah, he had some really great blocks there, especially from, I think that was Zane Zamarco, and he just got kind of tripped up there, and really good game by Nash Hunter.
1st down and 10 for the Boomers at the Guymon 41-yard line. Big pickup on 1st down. Three receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. That's Cheap. He gets a snap. He's going to hand it off. Nash Hunter. Big hole on the right side. 35-30. Trucking down. 25-20. And he's going to be down about the 19. Giving the 18-yard line. 1st down, Boomers.
And wow, Nash Hunter. He just blew through 5 of the defenders right there. And they all had to drag him down all at once. What a play.
Boy, 2 big plays. And they're both running plays. Going for about, 15, 20 yards apiece. That one was about 21, 22 yards from the 41 to the 18, so 23, call it. 1st down and 10 for the Boomers at their Guymon 18-yard line. 1 receiver to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion to the right side. Sam gets the shotgun snap, going to call his own number right at the middle, gets across the 15, and then carries some tacklers to about the 12, maybe give him the 11. That's going to be a nice pickup on 1st down, 7 yards, call it 2nd down and 3.
Right in front of him was Zane Zamarco, kind of gave him a really good block, and that's what he got up the middle, and that was a really good game by the sophomore, Sam Cheap.
Second down and 3 for the Boomers. Call it second down and 4 from the 13. They gave him 13. I guess the knee was down. Second down and 4 for the Boomers at the Guymon 13-yard line. Two receivers go to the far side, two to the near, one back set. That's Hunter over there on the right shoulder with Sam Cheap in the shotgun. From the Guymon 13-yard line, receiver goes in motion to the right side. Cheap gets the snap. He's going to hand off to Nash Hunter. Goes up the middle. Still going, bowling his way all the way inside the 5, giving the 1-yard line. First and goal for the Boomers.
And the tackle on there was number 35. Number 35 is the monster, Jairo Ponce.
So about, we call it, I think it's 5 plays so far. Jairo Ponce on the stop. So first and goal from the 1 for the Boomers. They break the huddle. Two receivers go to the far side, one to the near. Let's see if we've got a referees kind of getting together here. Maybe they're going to mark him back to the 2. I think they did. It's first and goal from the 2. Two receivers far side, two to the near, one back set. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Boomers get the snap. He gives it to Nash Hunter. He's going to bowl his way. Boy, he gets stood up at the line of scrimmage and driven back. They got him the touchdown. How? I don't know how he got in there, but it's a 2-yard plunge. Somehow Nash got in. Touchdown Boomers, row wagon, Nash Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, Nash Hunter, I think he got his foot right inside the end zone, and that's what gave the Boomers a touchdown. So way to give Nash Hunter the ball and run it up all the way up the middle.
So Daniel Pinkert in for the point after attempt. Snap back, ball down, kick is on the way. It's low, and it hits the upright. The bad snap. And it's going to be no good. So with 9:30 to go in the first quarter, Boomers lead at 6-0. This is Boomer football on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kinda like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice Snow Tires long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. From October 1st through December 15th, get $70 off the purchase of 4 Michelin tires. They'll never know you don't have superpowers. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
In January of 2017, I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
And within 24 hours of that diagnosis, we found ourselves here in Memphis at St. Jude. They knew what they were doing. They knew how they were going to treat her. They laid out this elaborate plan.
We didn't know what the future was, or if there even was a future. But with St. Jude, there was.
Not that long ago, the survival rate was 4%. But through the work and research that St. Jude does, that's now 94%. And you know how that got done? It's through donations. By people getting behind this mission that no child dies at the dawn of life.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
In 2007, Marine First Lieutenant Travis Manning was killed in Iraq after saving his wounded teammates. Travis's legacy lives on through the 5 words he spoke before leaving for his final deployment. If not me, then who? Words that today fuel the spirit of Travis Manning Foundation. Words that live in veterans, families of the fallen, and inspired civilians who go out of their way to find a way, who help others with the help of others, who bounce back after each setback, who make good on good intentions. Through Travis Manning Foundation, if not me, then who?
And welcome back to Guymon, as Guymon has the first snap of the ball game for their first drive, and they have a loss of yardage back to the, we'll call it the 27-yard line, so it's going to be a loss of 4 yards. Second down and 14 for the Tigers.
That was number 16, Wyatt Pope, who wrapped him up in the back.
They started at their own, I think they own 31-yard line. So Ponce in the shotgun. 3 receivers over here to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back set, gets a snap, and we've got a false start on Guymon, marching back 5 more yards, and that's just a thing they're going to have to really kind of work out tonight with their penalties, partner.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have penalties starting off in the first quarter because, that just kind of brings the ball back, and that gives Woodward a better position to score some points if they have a bad punt or something.
Ponce in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going to throw over there. Far side is complete. I think that's Kaufman. It is. He gets away from one tackle, gets across the 30-yard line, dragging Boomer players with him. Got a big pickup. 19. He got about 20 yards, and that's going to be a first down for Guymon.
And no, it's Taylor.
No, it's not. Excuse me. It's going to be a nice pickup. It's going to call about 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers.
That's going to be Taylor Laird, number 1, kind of drug him up by his feet and just pushed him over to get the first down. Oh, excuse me, 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 8. Ponce in the shotgun. 2 receivers at the near side, 1 to the far side. Gets a snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to fire over here to the near side. Way overthrown his intended receiver target at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 8, and they'll have to punt.
That was number 2, Tegan King, just over the head of him.
And it was way over his head, partner. It wasn't even close. It was kind of closer to a Boomer that was coming, had broken on the ball to make the play. And if he might have stayed in the backfield, he could have had an interception.
I mean, that would have been nice if he could have.
So 4th down and 8 upcoming for the Tigers. And punting is Javier Sinicio. And back to receive is Max Cheap. Stands at his 30-yard line, puts a boot into it. It's a short kick. It's going to hit about the 40. It's going to take a little bit of a Tiger roll across the 35 and be dead at the 33-yard line. That's where the Boomers will start at their own 33 for their second possession. First possession, we'll go ahead, and that drive it covered 62 yards, 6 plays, and it was a 2-yard Nash Hunter touchdown. Point after attempt was no good. That came with 9:30 in the first quarter left to play. So Boomers have their second drive starting at their own 30 as they will bring the Sam Cheap brings the troops to the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle. 3 receivers are going to go to the far side, 1 to the near. 1 back set. That's Hunter. Actually, nope, that's not. That's Parker Smiths over here on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. From their own 33, 1st and 10 for the Boomers. Sam gets a shotgun snap, back to pass. He's looking. He's under pressure. Now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take his own number, cross the 40, 45, and then bowls over a Tiger to midfield. A huge pickup on 1st down. Sam Cheap, 1st down Boomers.
Wow, got a great play there. And number 62 kind of led the way for a good block. And number 62 here for the Boomers is Dawson Whitewater.
Getting the start again at center for the Boomers. As Hunter Harrison, there we go, is primarily playing defense now. And
he's doing a great job, too.
Doing a good job. So 1st and 10 for the Boomers at midfield. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back set. That's Schmitz. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Max Cheap goes and he's got the ball. He went in motion, and he's trying to get the jet sweep across. And nice job stringing that out over there for the Guymon defense. They hold Max to no gain on the 1st down play.
Yeah, kind of got a couple juke moves in there and just didn't really work out for him. The Guymon defense was able to kind of wrap him up there and not for a gain.
Got tongue-tied there. I didn't know what I was trying to say, but it's 2nd down and 10 for the Boomers at midfield stripe. They're up 6-0, 6:54 and counting in the first quarter. They break the huddle. 2nd and 10 from midfield. 2 receivers to the far side. Actually, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side, 1 back set. In the shotgun is Sam Cheap. Barks at the call, sets the offense. From midfield, there's a encroachment. That's going to be 5 yards on Guymon. Clearly came across the neutral zone. Free 5 yards. We'll take it. 2nd down and 5 for the Boomers.
And you were exactly right about the penalties. They just keep on racking up for Guymon, and then this is going to cost them the game if it keeps going like this.
Yeah, they've got to play a flawless game to have any kind of shot tonight. And the Boomers have to play with an edge, and they are so far. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 in the near. Back to pass is Sam Cheap. He's looking. He's going to step up to the pocket. Fires over there to the far side. It's complete. Over to, I think, to Max Cheap. He gets across the 40, falls forward to about the 37, and it's to Aaron Friday. Who was it?
I think that was Parker Smiths.
That was Parker Smiths over there on the reception. But it's a 1st down for the Boomers. You gotta call those numbers out, bud. 1st down and 10 for the Boomers at the Guymon 38-yard line. So they break the huddle. 3 receivers go to the far side. 1 to the near, 1 back set. That's Smith still in the game on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap. From the Guymon 33. Receiver comes in motion to the left side. That's Aaron Friday. Gets a snap. He's going to call his own number. He's going to get tackled in the backfield, surrounded and caged by 3 Tigers. Loss of about 4 yards back to the 42.
Yeah, the Guymon defense there was just ready to jump right through Parker Smits, and that gave him an open gap just to get wrapped up by Sam Cheap.
Call it 2nd down and 14 for the Boomers from the Guymon 42-yard line. 6 minutes to go right exactly in the first quarter. Boomers up 6-0. Brock Campbell, Dakota Wagner here in Guymon, Oklahoma, Texas County. Boomers and Tigers. Oh, my.
It's a good game so far.
3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far, 1 back set. That's Smits over there on the left shoulder with Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Friday goes in motion to the right side. Cheap gets a shotgun snap. He's going to fake handoff to Smits. Now he's going to throw a pop pass to Aaron Friday over here, and he gets it across the 35, goes across the 30, and knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line. He's close to a first down, calling him about a yard short. 3rd down and 1 for the Boomers.
Yeah, that was a great catch by Aaron Friday there. Kind of gives a stiff arm at the last minute to number 2, Tegan King.
3rd down and 1 for the Boomers at the Guymon 29-yard line. Need to get to the 28 for the first down. Definitely 4-down territory if they do not get it. Looks like Wyatt Pope bringing the play in for the Boomers. 3rd and 1, 5:32 to go in the first quarter. Boomers up 6-0 on the Guymon Tigers. They break the huddle. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's Smith still in the game on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun once again. 3rd down and 1 from the Guymon 29. Cheap gets a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off. That's Smits right up the middle, and he's going to drag a couple Tigers with him. He has the first down, gets to the 26. First down, Boomers.
Yeah, that was Parker Smits. You know, Damian Chavez gave him a good block and got a couple yards out of the play.
First down, Boomers at the Guymon inside the, we'll call it the 26-yard line, right at the 26. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Boomers on top 6-0 and driving for more with a first down and 10 from the Tigers' 26-yard line. They break the huddle. 2 receivers go to the far side, 2 to the near. 1 back set against that 3-4 Guymon defense. Smits still in there over there on the right shoulder of Sam Cheap, and the shotgun is Sam. Gets a shotgun snap. He's back to pass this time. He's going to throw down the near side. Has a receiver. That's Taylor Laird. Did he catch it in bounds? He did right there. Did they give it a touchdown? They did. That's a touchdown. Taylor Laird. 26-yard touchdown strike over here on the near side, and the Boomers up 12-0.
Yeah, great job by Taylor Laird, and on receiving was Jeffrey Cyprian. And Taylor Laird just kind of grabbed it right over his shoulder and pulled it in for the great touchdown. So good job by Taylor Laird there. And that puts the Boomers up 12-0.
Daniel Pinkert in for the point after attempt. 12-0 Boomers. Snap back, ball down, kick is on the way. It's high and long, and it is good. With 4:31 to go in the first quarter, Boomers extend their lead 13-0. This is Boomer football on Z92.
Fall is here, and that means open enrollment for health insurance and Medicare is just around the corner. Tech Insurance Agency is a certified enrollment center for health insurance policies on and off the health insurance marketplace. If you are over 65, Tech can also help you enroll in Medicare products. Annual enrollment period for Medicare is October 15th through December 7th, and open enrollment for health insurance is November 1st to December 15th. Call your hometown agents Clint White, Lindsey Custer, or Rosetta Thompson at 580-256-9918 and let them provide all of your insurance needs.
4:31 to go first quarter. Boomers lead it 13-0 on top of the Guymon Tigers with a 26-yard touchdown pass to Taylor Laird from Sam Cheap. That drive covered 7 plays, 67 yards, capped off with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Point after attempt by Daniel Pinker was good, and that's where we stand, 13-0. And we're getting ready to kick off once again to the Tigers. Daniel Pinker to kick off from his own 40-yard line. Gets the signal, approaches, trots, and puts a boot into it. That's a high kick over there, short kick on the far side. Going to be fair caught by the Tigers. Let's see, he's going to be around the 28-yard line, I believe. That's where they're going to set up shop. First down and 10 for Guymon at their own 28.
And Brock, you're exactly right. You know, Boomers coming in with the momentum they wanted exactly from Lott and Ike over the win, 17-14.
They're definitely playing with an edge. They're not playing with any complacency at all. Really riding that momentum that they got from last week. And we saw this as, these two games back-to-back were definitely winnable games, and the Boomers are doing what they need to do right now. Guymon has it, their own 28-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back set. That's Hyro Ponce. Martinez gets a snap. He's going to throw a little pop pass, and he's going to throw that very short over here down the left side, intended for Sooner Merwin, but that had no juice on it. Didn't even get to Merwin, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, kind of just caught that and kind of just laid right on the ground and let the Boomers kind of come up and touch him.
2nd down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 28-yard line. Going to have 2 receivers on each side, 2 to the near, 2 to the far, 1 back set, and the pistol now is Carson Martinez. 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers from their own 28. Martinez looks like he's trying to motion somebody over. Nobody's doing it. And he gets the shotgun snap, hands it off to Ponce. Actually, he keeps it himself, calls his own number, and he probably would have been better if he gave it to Ponce because he got trounced. The wagon trounced him for a loss of probably about a yard. But I tell you what, Ponce had a bigger hole, and he probably should have handed that off to Ponce.
Yeah, number 57, Zane Zamarco hit him first, and then right after was his buddy, number 17, the freshman, Hayden Hilliard, kind of wrapped him up at the end.
3rd down, and we're going to call it 11. Maybe 10 and a half. Maybe a loss, half a yard loss. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 to the near. Pistol formation. Martinez in that shotgun. Now Ponce will shift over here to the right side. Back to passes Martinez under heavy pressure. And it's intercepted over here on the near side. And it's going to go down the sideline, tiptoeing down the sideline inside the 30-yard line. Give him the 25. And that was intercepted by Talon Laird. Actually, Max Cheap on the interception. And the Boomers are set up shot 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line of Guymon.
And that was great there by Max Sheep, and it was number 4, Carson Martinez, to shove him out of bounds. And what a play by Max Sheep with a great interception.
So he returns it down the sideline inside the 20 to the 15. I said the 25. It's to the 15. So he actually returned it about 10 yards on the play. That sets up the Boomers 1st and 10 at the Guymon 15-yard line. 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Boomers lead at 13-0. They break the huddle. 2 receivers go to the far side, 1 to the near. Actually, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. Sam Chiefs back to pass. He's going to fire in the slot over there. It's complete. That's Aaron Friday trying to get the corner. He will. Touchdown, Boomers. Roll wagon, Aaron Friday. 15-yard touchdown pass from Sam Chief.
Wow, Aaron Friday, great, catch. He kind of went around the receiver, kind of juked him out, went around and got the perfect touchdown. So way to go by Aaron Friday.
15-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Friday, and the Boomers are up 19-0 with a point after attempt upcoming for Daniel Pinkert.
And the momentum is definitely carrying on in this ball game.
1 play, 15-yard drive. Snap back, ball down, kick is on the way. It's high and long, and it splits the uprights. It's good. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Boomers now lead at 20-0 over the Tigers. And we have not had a chance yet to talk about our sponsors, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. We want to thank all of our sponsors. It's AAA Insurance, Design Realty, Bentech Insurance, Dairy Queen, Diesel Dynamics, Harper Sanitation, High Plains Technology Center, High Plains Tire, K&S Tire, Wilson's Country Grill. That drive was 1 play, 15 yards, 15-yard touchdown pass from Sam Cheap to Aaron Friday. Point after attempt was good, and that was all set up by the interception by Max Cheap.
I mean, Max Cheap, he's all around the ball, It's cheap and cheap combination. I can't wait to see it later in the game.
So we got 2 minutes and actually 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Boomers lead at 20-0. Of course, last year, Boomers led 15-0 at halftime, and looks like we might be on course to
it's kind of looking like it's going to be the exact same turnout, and that's a good thing.
So Daniel Pinker getting ready to kick off from his own 40. He'll be kicking off to receive for Guymon. Number 2, Tegan King, and number 9, Nash Coffin to receive. Pinker puts a little boot into it. That's a high, short kick. It's going to be taken. Actually, it's a squib kick. Going to be taken, nicely done, falling on about the 35-yard line. That's the best field position Guymon's had so far.
That was by number 3. I think it's Tatrick Watson.
Tariq Watson with the recovery, and they'll have it at their own 36 to start their 3rd possession of the ball game. Boomers lead 20-0. 2:52 to go first quarter. Guymon has it 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side, one back set in the pistol. Martinez in the shotgun. Now the running back shifts over here to the left side. Here's a snap handoff. I believe that is to Merwin. He's trying to get the end, but nicely strung out by the Boomer defense. He got maybe 3. Yeah, we're going to give him 3. Actually, maybe. That's going to be second down and 7. Gave him 3 yards on the play.
And that was number 24, Cole Parker, on the tackle, one that was on the coach's show this Wednesday.
Actually, they gave him 1 yard. Second down and 9. I was too generous. Second down and 9. Now 2 receivers to the far side, 1 in the near for the Tigers. Pistol formation once again. Martinez in the shotgun. Now he's going to shift over. Snap. It's going to be hand. No, he's going to take it himself. Martinez over there, left side, has a little bit of room over there, but nicely done. Ball's on the ground. Who's got it? Boomers look like they might have fallen on it if it didn't go out of bounds. And let's see what the referee says. Snap. It's going to be hand. No, he's going to take it himself. Martinez over there, left side, has a little bit of room over there, but nicely done. Ball's on the ground. Who's got it? Boomers look like they might have fallen on it if it didn't go out of bounds. And let's see what the
kind of slipped out, and I think it was recovered, by Parker Smits.
Parker Smits, Johnny on the spot with the recovery, and the Boomers are set up shop 1st and 10 at the Guymon 44-yard line. So 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's, I think Parker Smith still in the ballgame. Yes, it is. Sam Chief in the shotgun once again. From the Guymon 44, Aaron Friday goes in motion to the right side. He gets a snap. He's going to hand it off. Actually, it's Nash Hunter. Big hole. 35-30, and finally dropped at the 30-yard line. He got 14 yards on the first down play, and that's another first down for the Boomers.
Nash Hunter, he just stomps over everyone, kind of pushes him out of his way. He's kind of like a big old, semi that would, hit a car, but that was a tackle by number 2, Tegan King.
He's a big semi on the field, but he's a big teddy bear off.
Oh, yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a very nice kid. First down and 10 from the Guymon 30-yard line. 1 play, 14 yards. We'll take that average. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. I believe that's Hunter over here again on the left shoulder. Max Cheap in motion, gets a snap, going to hand it off to Nash again around the right side. He takes on 3 Guymon Tigers and gets 5 yards over there on the right side, brings up second down and 5.
Nash Hunter, he's doing the exact same thing he's been doing all game, and just driving that ball up. I think he was trying to, lift that player up that was trying to tackle him and carry him into the end zone.
Well, Coach just told him not to hurdle anybody anymore because it's a personal foul. We found that out, even though he did get away with it the Guthrie game, but he didn't get away with it a lot in Eisenhower, and Coach was like, no, do that again, because that's a 15-yard penalty. It's nice when we see it, but it's a penalty. So second down and 5 from the Guymon 25. 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near. Sam Cheap is now in, actually there's 3 to the far side, 2 to the near. Gets snaps, going to call his own number off the empty set, has a little bit of a hole across the 20-yard line, has the first down, falls forward to about the 18, first down and 10 for the Boomers.
And that tackle was number 97 for the Guymon Tigers, I think Ethan Quinsbury.
97, Ethan Quisenberry. There you go, got on the tackle. So at the 18-yard line, first and 10 for the Boomers as they break the huddle with a 20-0 lead, a minute 9 to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's Nash Hunter over here on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. From the Guymon 18-yard line, Sam gets a shotgun snap. He's back to pass. He's going to fire over there on the far side. Has a receiver, goes up high, points it. Is it intercepted? It falls incomplete. I think the defender had a better shot at that than the Woodward receiver.
Yeah, I think that was number...
Can't tell who that was over there. Was that Mark Pinkard? It was Mark Pinkard that was on the play over there in the far corner. And he had to play more defense and offense in that because the ball was a little bit more playable for the Guymon defender.
Yeah, I think up in the air was number 97, Ethan Quisenberry.
So second down and 10 for the Boomers from the Guymon 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back set. That's Hunter. Sam Cheap is in the shotgun, gets a shotgun snap. He's back to pass. He's looking now. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to fire over here down the end zone. It's up and it's caught. Touchdown Boomers. I think that's Max Cheap Cheap to cheap connection. Call it 25 yards, and the roll wagon is in the end zone again.
And that cheap
to his left. He's going to fire over here down the end zone. It's up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Boomers. I think that's Max Cheap. He's got 2 touchdown passes already. Actually, yeah, he's got 3. He's got 3.
Wow.
He's got 3 touchdown passes so far. Daniel Pinkert in for the point after attempt to make it 27-0. Snap back ball down, kicks on the way. It's high and long. It splits the uprights, and it's good. And with 43 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's all Boomers, 27-0. And yeah.
I mean, you said 27-0. At the first half of the last game we played, Guymon, it was 50-0 going into halftime. So, great job by the Woodward Boomers there.
So that drive started at the Guymon 44. It went 44 yards, 5 plays, 25-yard touchdown pass from Sam Cheap to Max Cheap. Point after attempt for Daniel Pinkert was good, and that's where we stand, 27-0. We're not even out of the first quarter yet, partner.
I mean, Daniel Pinkert, he has got a really good leg when it comes to kicking field goals. The only mishap that happened was that the laces probably were not pointed to the right direction. And
preseason All-American. I mean, he's not All-American. Preseason All-State, not All-American. Preseason All-State for 5A. He's not there yet. He might go to college and kick. We have no idea. But as preseason All-State, and he's really showing it. And
great athlete.
And he's a great athlete, good soccer player. He can also hit field goals, too. We've seen that already. He hit a 41-yarder at Bethany. So
that was a crazy field goal.
27-0. He's getting ready to kick off yet again. He approaches the ball, puts a boot into it. That's a high end-over-end kick down the near side. It's going to stay in bounds and barely gets into the end zone. Boy, what a gamble for the returner, because that almost hit and stayed at the 1, but it just trickled in the end zone. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Guymon at the own 20-yard line.
Most definitely. That was Tegan King that was right next to the ball, and if he had the ball, he would have had to get around some defenders there. That could have ended up in a horrible safety.
So they'll get their next possession will start at their own 20-yard line. Guymon down 27-0, 43 seconds to go in the quarter. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 to the near. Pistol formation. Carson Martinez in the shotgun. That's Ponce behind him. He gets a snap. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to throw it down here to the left side of the line of scrimmage, and it goes off the fingertips. I think that was Sooner Merwin, and he just took his eye off it. It wasn't a great pass either.
Yeah, that was right. It was Sooner Merwin on the catch if he would have made it, but he kind of looked at number 9. That was Nash Kaufman, and kind of got in the way of each other and made a little bit of a area to get through.
2nd down and 10 for Guymon at their own 20. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 to the near. Carson Martinez in the pistol now, shifting over to the right shoulder is Ponce. Now looking over to the sideline is Martinez. He gets the check play from the sideline from Coach Smith. Here's the snap. He's going to direct snap to Ponce over there, and he's going to get bottled up and rolled over by a lot of Boomers over there on the left side, going nowhere. In fact, he lost a yard. Bring up 3rd down and 11.
I'm trying to see who that player was for the Boomers, Oh, I think that's number 30, Nash Hunter, that got in there and
Nash
just wrapped him up from behind.
Nash coming into the game tonight, he had 70 tackles, total tackles on the year. Tackles for loss, first hit, solos, you name it. He has a couple sacks. And, he's been a great defensive player as well as offensive player. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. And it's all Boomers, 27-0 after the first. You're listening to Boomer Football on Z92.
What's undeniable control in winter? It's when you can handle heavy snow, slippery ice, and freezing rain on any road. Do you have undeniable control? Can you handle winter? Make sure you can with BF Goodrich Winter TA KSI tires. From October 1st to December 15th, buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. The experts at High Plains Tire know everything about BF Goodrich. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or bfgoodrich.ca for details.
Who at Twitter and at Facebook is the medical expert here?
No need for a second opinion.
It's a very relevant question.
His is the only one that counts.
This is proving that all of this is true.
There's going to be lots of room in the secondary. Was that right? Or was that
It's not about medicine. It's about
I think you were right.
positive character
Mark Baker of Prairie Spring College is proud supporter of the Tigers community. And yes, they still have the
Hey, welcome back. Started the second quarter. Boomers on top 27-0 over the Guymon Tigers here in a Class 5A District 2 matchup here in Texas County.
Brock Campbell, Dakota Wagner in for Tyler Riggs this week, and wishing Tyler a speedy recovery back home.
I mean, yeah, he miss Tyler.
He's listening, so watch what you say.
We love you, Tyler. We love you.
We start the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 upcoming for the Tigers. From inside their own 20, call it to 19.
I think we're going to see an interception here.
So 3rd down and 11 upcoming for Guymon from their own 19. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Pistol formation. Carson Martinez now shifting over to the right shoulder. Back to pass is Martinez. He's looking. He's going to fire over there to the far side and is incomplete. Is it intercepted again? I think it is, or are they going to call it incomplete? They're going to be calling it complete. In coverage over there, I believe that was Jarrett Thomas in coverage with Nash Kaufman. So it's going to be 4th down and 11 for the Tigers.
I thought I was going to be right there when I said that, too.
Was that Jarrett Thomas out there? I think it was.
That looks like number 24, Cole Parker.
Cole Parker over there on the. I'm sorry, Cole. You're right. That is Cole. So Javier Sinicio to punt inside his own 5-yard line. Gets snapped, puts a boot into it. Back to receive is Max Cheap. Taylor Laird actually has it. 45. He's got a bit of a seal over there. 40 and makes a nice cut. 35, 30, 25, 20 down the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Boomers. 50-yard touchdown punt return. Taylor Laird. And I don't see any flags. I think it's going to stand.
Is that a pink one right there? I think that is a flag down at the 39.
They are using those pink flags. It's hard to see, so it is going to be a penalty. But it's way up here, back here by the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage.
I wonder if it could have been a block in the back.
We'll see what they call here. Looks like it might be offside on the Boomers. Let's see here. Here's the call. Going to be false start on Guymon, I believe. And that's going to be declined. It's going to be a touchdown return, a punt return touchdown for the Boomers, I believe. And it is going to be a touchdown, 50-yard punt return touchdown by Taylor Laird.
Wow, Taylor Laird, number 1, the sophomore, gets on the board for the 2nd time tonight.
Taylor Laird, 50-yard punt return for a touchdown. And Pinkard in for the point after attempt to make it 34-0. I'm sorry, Cole, you're right. That is Cole. So Javier Sinicio to punt inside his own 5-yard line, gets snapped, puts a boot into it. Back to receive is Max Cheap. Taylor Laird actually has it. 45. He's got a bit of a seal over there. 40 and makes a nice cut. 35, 30, 25, 20 down the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Boomers. 50-yard touchdown punt return. Taylor Laird.
Kinda like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice Snow Tires long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. From October 1st through December 15th, get $70 off the purchase of 4 Michelin tires. They'll never know you don't have superpowers. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And welcome back to Boomer Football here on Z92 here in Texas County. Boomers, boy, taking it to the Tigers tonight. 34-0 is the score with 11:37 before halftime, partner.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the Boomers have really done good offensively and also had interception from Max Cheap. So, I mean, it's really great to see the Boomers, riding that momentum from that game against Lawton Ike, and they're really proving it and showing it right here.
Boomers have not punted tonight. They've also turned Guymon over 3 times. Actually, no, punt, fumble, 2 times, actually. And got 14 points off those turnovers. Daniel Pinkert to kick off from left to right. There's a kick, high end over kick over there on the far right side, taken by Kaufman. Kaufman's trying to get up the center of the field. Now Goes back to the right, and he's going to be tackled right there, and I didn't even get back to the 20-yard line. They're going to give him, I think, the 16. From the 16-yard line, Guymon's going to have 1st and 10.
I mean, the Boomer defense is really showing it how they can just really, pressure the Guymon offense both ways, kickoff offense, and they're just doing a really great job, and I can't wait to see if Max Cheap can possibly get another interception here.
That last scoring play, 50-yard punt return for a touchdown by Taylor Laird. Point after attempt was good by Daniel Pinker. That's where we are, 34-0. Guymon has it 1st and 10 from their own 17. Martinez in the shotgun, in the pistol. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Martinez taking his time. Now the running back's going to shift over to the right side. Gets snaps, going to hand it off to the running back. That's center Merwin. He tries to cut back to the center of the field. The play was going to the left. Cut back to the center field. Might have got a yard to the 18. Call about 2nd down and 9.
And that was number 16, Wyatt Pope, as they're kind of giving him a pat on the helmet there. Is a great tackle.
2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Actually, did they even give him a yard? I don't think they did. I think he got back to the original line of scrimmage. They are going to give him no gain. So 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers from their own 17. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Pistol formation. Now he's going to shift over to the right side. Gets a shotgun snap. Now Martinez is going to roll to his right, looking to pass. He does pass. Has a receiver open over there in the far side. It's caught. He goes out of bounds across the 30 and then dumped out of bounds as he gets across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. 1st down for Guymon. That's their first one of the night.
And that was going to be on number 14 for the Boomers, Paul Sullivan, that took him down out of bounds. So Paul Sullivan wraps him up there.
1st down for the Tigers. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 to the far side. Back to pass. Martinez again. Going to throw it deep down the far side. It's not even going to get close. It's going to be intercepted and dropped by the Boomers over there. And I don't know who dropped that. That was Cole Parker, the freshman. The ball was underthrown, and Cole is not going to get an easier interception than that. And he just took off before he caught the ball.
I mean, if Cole Parker would have intercepted that ball, just how imagine his face would be.
That might have been a pick 6 too, partner. He had nothing but green over there on the far side of the field. So 2nd down and 10 upcoming for the Tigers from their own 36-yard line. 3 receivers go to the far side, 1 to the near. Pistol formation. Martinez in the shotgun again. So 2 receivers to the far side now. Now running back shifts over to the left side. Martinez gets the snap. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it himself across the 40. He's still going. Going to be tackled at the 45. Going to be about 2 yards short on the 1st down. 3rd down and 2 upcoming for the Tigers.
Yeah, number 16, Wyatt Pope, was there to take him down to the ground. And now we got a 3rd down coming up here.
Actually, 3rd down and 1, we'll call it, from their own 45-yard line. 3rd down and 1. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near. Pistol formation. Martinez in the shotgun. They look over for the play to Coach Smith. 3rd down and 2 from their own 45. Martinez gets the snap. Going to hand it off to the running back up the middle. That's Merwin. He lost the ball. It popped way out. He had the 1st down. Martinez grabs it, and he's going to be wrapped down about the he's going to be close to the 1st down. I think it's going to be 4th and inches, but, man, that could have been a tragedy for Guymon, but Carson Martinez, Johnny on the spot, picks it up and gets close to the 1st down. They're going to have to measure it up.
And after he picked it up, the sophomore Hayden Hillier that was on the coaches show ends up wrapping him up. So hopefully that's going to be a 4th down for the
I think they gave him a pretty good spot. I didn't think he got quite back to the 46-yard line. They gave him a really good spot here, partner.
I think it's going to be 4th down.
They needed to get to the 46 for a first. They're going to stretch the chains here. I think it's going to be 4th and inches. Let's see. They're stretching the chains. And referee still looking at it. Still stretching it. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. It's going to be 4th and inches for the Tigers. They've got to get to the 46-yard line. And give them credit on that play. The ball, Merwin had the 1st down, and whoever put a hat on the ball did their job. The ball flew back to the 40-yard line. Martinez picks it up and gets back to the 5.5, but give credit to him. That could have been a disaster for the Tigers.
It was a great opportunity for him to pick that up, and just be lucky that the Boomers didn't recover that.
So 4th and inches. Guymon's going to keep the offense out there. Down 34-0. Why not? 9:42 to go before halftime. 1 receiver to the far side. We've got a full backfield And it looks like a Wildcat package. Merwin, I think, is the quarterback. Actually, it is Martinez. Gets a shotgun snap. He's going to be bottled up and dropped for a loss. Boy, he's trying to drag his... No, he's not going to get there. The Boomers are going to hold on 4th and inches. First down, Boomers at the 45.
And Ethan Matt is waving his hand up in the air. I think he got a piece of him back there to wrap him up.
Boy, he second and third effort for Martinez was great, but man, one key tonight was we needed to swarm to the ball, and that's what actually Josh Smith said that we're good at, and you saw it right there, just swarming to the ball, not letting him get another inch when he gets to the 45, and they hold turnover on downs, and they have another short field to work with.
I mean, you got to give him credit. I mean, he was really, really pushing it up there to get that first down, and the Boomer defense just got to him.
So Boomers break the huddle at the Guymon 45. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. That's Nash Hunter over here on the right shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. 9:29 before halftime. From the Guymon 45. Shotgun snap back to Cheap. He's looking, going to fire. He's going to pass high, incomplete over there. I believe that intended for Aaron Friday over there on the left side. 2nd down and 10 for the Boomers.
Great job by the defense there, kind of covering him, just kind of overshot it there, but I think Sam Cheaps is going to try to, I think it's going to be a handoff this time.
Well, Nash Hunter is still in the ball game. Mark Pinkert comes out. 2nd down and 10 for the Boomers at the Guymon 45. Boomers lead 34-0 with 9:25 to go before halftime. They break the huddle. 2 receivers are going to go to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's Nash Hunter here over there on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. 2nd down and 10 for the Boomers from the Guymon 45. Receiver comes in motion. That's Friday to the right side. Gets a snap. He's back to passes, Sam. He's going to fire over here. It's complete in the slot over here to his brother, Max Cheap. It's complete across the 35 and falls forward to the 34-yard line. I think that's a first down for the Boomers.
And that's going to be wrapped up on the Guymon defense, number 35, Jairo Ponce. And the Cheap and Cheap combo, they're going out there and they're showing the Guymon Tigers what they're made of.
That was a gain from the 45 to the 34, called it 11 yards. First down for the Boomers. And they're driving again. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. 9 minutes to go before halftime. Cheap in the shotgun. Nash Hunter flanks him on the right shoulder. From the Guymon 34, receiver comes in motion to the right side. That's Friday. Shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Nash Hunter. He's going to go around the left side. He's going to get across the 35, falls forward to maybe back to the line of scrimmage. But good job over there on the right side, bottling it up by the Tiger defense.
And that was number 90 on the defense for the Tigers, Harlan Coleman.
Harlan Coleman over there on his right defensive end spot. Getting Nash Hunter down, which is no easy task.
I mean, Nash Hunter is a big dude. They talked about hurling and when you guys were watching him practice.
I mean, my eyes just bogged out of my head when I first saw him hurdle last year at practice. Because this is a big dude, but he's very agile. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 to the near. 2nd down and 10 for the Boomers. Hunter over there on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap. He's back to pass. He's going to fire down the far side. Has a receiver. It's going to be overthrown. And 3rd down and 10 upcoming for the Boomers.
The receiver there for the Boomers was number 21, Jarek Thomas. And I think defending him, I really can't get a really good number on him right now.
I think Sam's going to want that pass back because Jarek had a couple steps. If he leaves him a little bit more toward the pylon, I think Jarek would have ran right under the ball. But it was overthrown, a little bit too far in front of him. 3rd down and 10 for the Boomers at the Guymon 34-yard line. Break the huddle. 1 receiver to the far side, 3 to the near side, 1 back set. That's Hunter over there on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. 3rd down and 10 for the Boomers. Back to pass is Cheap. He's looking over here. He's going to step up in the pocket. Has Nash Hunter all by himself. Is lonesome on the left side, and he drops the pass. And if he catches it, he knows he's walking into the end zone. 4th down and 10 for the Boomers.
You're exactly right. If Nash Hunter would have caught that ball, he would have just ripped through all the Guymon defenders.
There was no defenders over there to rip through. What are you talking about?
You got a point.
So Daniel Pinker's going to attempt a long field goal from the 34-yard line. So it is a 15. That's about a 49-yard field goal upcoming for Daniel Pinkert. Going to have to, he's right down the center. He's snap back, ball down, kick is on the way. It's going to be low and really no good. Didn't even get there. But good try on a very cold night. That's got to feel not very good on your foot. So with 7:49 to go in the quarter, it's 34-0. This is Boomer football on Z92.
Make sure you get warmed up out there. Go get yourself a cup of hot chocolate, a cup of coffee, and a Seaboard burger. For $2.
And I guess we'll keep it here. 7:49 to go before halftime. Guymon's going to get the ball at their own 34-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, at their own 20. When they miss a field goal, it goes to the 20. So the Tigers come to the line of scrimmage at their own 20-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. 1 back set in the pistol. Carson Martinez in the shotgun. Now he's going to go over here left side. It's going to hand off to Merwin. Center Merwin over there on the right side. Doesn't go anywhere. In fact, probably lost a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Tigers.
2nd and 11 for the Tigers, and that was number 30, Nash Hunter, who wrapped him up there. Nash Hunter just immediately hit him right on the spot.
2nd down and 11 for the Tigers from their own 19. 7:27 before halftime. Boomers lead 34-0. Have scored on every possession except that last one. So 1 receiver to the far side, 3 to the near, 1 back set in the pistol is Martinez. Behind him, I believe, is still Center Merwin. No, it's Hyro. Hyro Ponce. Shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Hyro. He's going to go up the middle, crashes in through a boomer, across the 20-yard line, gets to about the 24, got 5 yards, bringing up 3rd down and 6 for the Tigers.
3rd down and 6 there. It was Paul Sullivan that got the hit, and the Nash Hunter wrapped him up from the leg, so that was just a good combo and didn't let him go anywhere after that.
Ponce delivered that hit on Paul Sullivan, and that's saying something because Paul is one heck of a, tough kid. So 3rd down and 6 upcoming for the Tigers. 2 receivers in the near side, 1 to the far. Pistol formation, actually 2 to the near side, 2 to the far. Martinez in the pistol. Now shifting over to the left side is Ponce. Back to passes Martinez under pressure. He's going to throw short and incomplete. Boy, give the Boomer defense. They brought the house there on 3rd and 6, and they made Martinez throw the ball way earlier than he wanted to.
I think that was great coverage also by Cole Parker there, and that's one thing the Boomers did a really good job of making him throw the ball away, because if you make him throw the ball away, that could be an interception.
I'm doing something. This is 2nd quarter. Dang it. Okay. Into punt is Javier Sinicio. He'll punt to Taylor Laird again, who's already returned 1 for a touchdown. Puts a boot into it. It's a high, short kick. Going to take a roll at the Tiger midfield, across the 45, rolling to the 40, giving him at the 39. Actually going to mark it at the 40-yard line. We got one more timeout, 6:14 before halftime. Boomers lead 34-0. This is Boomer football on Z92.
Over the years, many restaurants and steakhouses have made the bold claim of having the best steak in town, but only one place can back it up. Wilson's Country Grill at 3004 Williams Avenue in Woodward not only has the best steak, but offers juicy Angus burgers, hand-battered chicken fries, and fresh sides that'll have you coming back for more. Call 580-216-6409 to place a takeout order, or stop by and experience the quality service and hometown hospitality at Wilson's Country Grill.
And welcome back to Guymon, Oklahoma, Texas County. Brock Campbell, Dakota Wagner, 34-0. Boomers on top. They have it 1st and 10 from the Guymon 40-yard line. Back to pass. Sam Cheap's going to throw down the left side of the line of scrimmage. It's complete. Getting out of 2 tackles. Still going across the 45-50 and out of bounds at the midfield stripe, I believe. Nice catch over there. I think that was Aaron Friday again.
Yes, Aaron Friday, it was indeed. And wow, a couple of stiff arms to the mask, and Aaron Friday just kind of get around him and gets the 2nd down.
Actually going to mark him out at the 47-yard line. So we got 7 yards. Call it 2nd down and 3 for the Boomers. Going to have 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, 1 back set. And that's Parker Schmitz over there on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Receiver comes in motion. And he gets a shotgun snap. Going to hand it to Parker. He's going to follow his blockers over there on the left side across midfield. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds as he crosses midfield to the Guymon 48. 1st down, Boomers.
And there is going to be a late flag on the play.
Well, I can't see those pink flags at all.
I mean,
I'm
they're
glad
kind of
you got
hard
the
to
young
see.
eyes. It might be a late hit out of bounds. See what the call is. No, it's going to be on the Boomers. It's going to be holding on the Boomers over there on that left side. So somebody over the left side held. Actually blocking the back. Legal blocking the back. Not holding. Let's see where they mark it from. We're going to mark it back at the 43-yard line. So we're going to call it second down and about 7 or 8 yards. Call it 7 yards. Second down and 7 for the Boomers. 2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's Schmidt still over there on the left shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's going to be back to pass. He's looking over the left side. He's going to fire. It's complete. Wide open. Parker Smith's across the 45-40. Still going 35-30. 25 and out of bounds at the right at the 21-yard line. Let's see where they mark him. Parker Smith's on the big play over there on the left side. And a big first down for the Boomers. They're going to mark him at the 25-yard line.
And that was a really great pass there by Sam Cheap, but got to give the O-line a round of applause. You know, they had some really good blocks there and gave them time to sit in the pocket there and get a good pass to Parker Smith there.
First down for the Boomers at the Guymon 25-yard line, leading 34-0, 5:46 and counting before halftime. Got twins to the far side, twins to the near side. 1 back set. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. He's back to pass again. He's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to roll to his right. Going to fire down the far side. Has a man wide open in the end zone. Max Cheap got it, and he's in. It's touchdown Boomers. 25-yard touchdown. Cheap to Cheap connection roll wagon once again. They're on the scoreboard.
And that was a really good block by Parker Smith as Sam Cheap was about to get hit, and then he kind of rolls out of there and finds a way open slot there for Max Cheap, and a great touchdown there for the Boomers.
Daniel Pinkert in for the point after attempt to make it 41-0 Boomers. Snap back is high, it's down, and kick is on the way. It's high and long, and nice job by Mark Pinker getting that snap down. It's good. 5:39 to go before halftime. 41-0 Boomers on top. That drive covered 50 yards in 5 plays for the Boomers at the 5:39 mark in the second quarter. 25-yard touchdown pass from Sam Cheap to Max Cheap. Point after attempt was good, and that's where we stand 41-0 with 5:39 before halftime.
I mean, it's really crazy how the Boomers are really up 41-0 with 5:39 left. I wonder really what's going through Coach Lujan's mind right now.
Well, I imagine we're going to see a lot of the youngsters get some playing time tonight. As officials are talking about something over here in the far end zone, the Boomer end zone. I don't see any flags or anything going on, but they're having a conversation about something. And I guess they're just talking about who's getting who's picking up the tab tonight for dinner, or something. They're obviously nothing. Danny Pinker getting ready to kick off from zone 40 again from the left to your right on your radio dial. Boomers up 41-0. Tegan King and Nash Coffin back to receive for the Tigers. Now Pinker to approach it, puts the boot into it. A high line drive kick over here, over kick to the near side taken. I think that's by Sooner Merwin. Makes one man miss across the 30 and gets about the 35, getting about the 36. Probably the best starting field position for the Tigers.
That's really good. I think that was number 2, Tegan King. We've seen him a couple of times.
That was King, okay.
We've seen a couple of plays from him tonight.
So they're going to have it at their own 26. I said 36. I meant 26. So they're going to have it at their own 26, down 41-0 to the Boomers. As Martinez is going to bring the troops out to the line of scrimmage. See what they can do with 5:33 before halftime.
If they want to get back in this ballgame, they're really going to have to work
to get
for
some
it.
Points really quick. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the air, pistol formation. Martinez in the shotgun. Behind him, I believe, is Ponce. He's going to call his own number. Martinez does. Ball's on the ground. Who's got it? I think the Boomers fell on it. They did. Another turnover for the Guymon Tigers, and the Boomers get their second fumble recovery.
And I'm really happy to see that because that is my buddy right there, number 42, Ethan Matt. A great fumble recovery for him, and really glad to see him get one.
So the Boomers will have it 1st and 10 from the Guymon 22-yard line. Actually, no, way back. Okay, wait a minute, Brock. 22-yard line. I'm second guessing myself. So they have 22 yards to another touchdown score. The Boomers come out, break the huddle. The offense comes out, but not the full offense, and I think we're going to have a timeout by Coach Lucien. We will. So 5:28 to go before the halftime whistle, and it's all Boomers 41-0. We want to thank our sponsors once again, AAA Insurance Design Realty, Ventec Insurance, Dairy Queen, Diesel Dynamics, Harper Sanitation, High Plains Technology Center, High Plains Tire, K&S Tire, Wilson's Country Grill. We thank you all for your support of Boomer Athletics, and want to remind you at the halftime we're going to have a recap of the first half, and then we'll have the halftime scoreboard for some scores of schools around the tri-state area, and also maybe some other scores to get you abreast on at halftime. So Boomers taking the timeout here. They're out of their timeout finally.
And we do have a new group, looks like, coming for the Boomers.
I was going to say, we're going to have some youngsters. It's going to make me really work tonight, that's for sure. And we'll see who all comes on here for the Boomers.
I know. I see number 44, Leighton Phillips.
So they break the huddle. I believe Parker Smith is still in at running back. I think we might have a new quarterback.
I think that's number 13, Carson Medina.
At running back?
At quarterback.
Carson Medina at quarterback now for the Boomers. 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Receiver comes in motion to the right side. Medina gets a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to the running back over there on the left side. He's going to be wrangled down for about a 2-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 12 for the Boomers.
The Guymon defense there just kind of got him off early and kind of tossed it back there. So Guymon really kind of got a really good tackle there for him.
Trying to see who that running back was for the Boomers. If you caught a number, that'd be great.
I think it's number 10.
10. That would be Denzel Emery. So that would be the freshman at running back. Although he's not listed at running back, he's listed wide receiver DB. So Carson Medina at quarterback for the Boomers. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. That's still Denzel Emery over there on the left side. Medina gets a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Emery. A little bit of a hole up the center of the field. Gets across the 25, dragging tacklers to about the 24-yard line. Give him about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12 upcoming for the Boomers. Or excuse me, 3rd down and 12 upcoming for the Boomers. 4:18 and counting before halftime. So we got the puppies out there, and we're going to start seeing a lot more of that as the Boomers are up 41-0. 4:10 to go before halftime.
Hoping to see that the youngsters can get some points on the board and kind of maybe carry more momentum coming into this game.
They break the huddle. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set in the pistol now. Receiver comes in motion to the right side. Medina gets a shotgun snap. I think we might have had a false start on Woodward. And no, it's going to be encroachment. It's going to be offside on the Guymon Tigers. So it'll be not 3rd and 12. It'll be 3rd and 7 upcoming for the Boomers.
And I saw number 27, Keegan Meek, the senior, comes in as a wide receiver, is also with number 44, Leighton Phillips.
Very nice. They break the huddle. 3rd down and 7. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. 1 back set. Medina in the pistol. Behind him, I believe, is Denzel Emery still. Receiver comes in motion to the right side. Is a pitch to Emery over here on the right side. Boy, he tries to get the corner, but just runs into a host of Tigers, and they stand him up for about a no gain on the play. So it actually might have been a loss. We're going to be 4th down and 8.
And on the Guymon Tigers there, number 30, Christian Luna, got up there on the tackle there for the Guymon Tigers.
4th down and 8 for the Boomers. They'll go for it with 3:20 to go in the second quarter before halftime with a 41-0 lead.
4th and 8, you know, I like to see the Boomers here go for it and maybe possibly get a touchdown. That would be pretty cool.
2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Medina in the shotgun, flanked on the left shoulder by Denzel, on the right shoulder by Denzel. Nope, I was right the first time, left shoulder. Medina gets a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his left. He's under pressure. He's going to try and get himself. Flicks it over there. It's complete. for a first down for the Boomers. Nice little flick pass over there.
And they're going to call it incomplete.
They're going to call it incomplete. And there's a very late flag, it looked like, came in. Oh, no, that's not a flag. That's a ball. Looked like a flag. Looks like somebody threw the flag, so it's incomplete, and it'll be a turnover on downs for the Boomers.
Kind of hit him from the back and didn't have control of the ball, but if that would have been caught, that would have been a first down for the Boomers.
2:51 before halftime. It's 41-0. Boomers all over the Tigers. They have the ball now. 1st and 10 from their own 21. Do the Tigers. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back set. Martinez in the shotgun, gets a snap. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to be nice spin move there by Merwin. Gets what he can across the 25. And maybe got about 5 yards on the play where it looked like he was going to get nothing.
Number 14, Paul Sullivan, along with Nash Hunter, kind of wraps him up there. And a nice little somersault by Ethan Matt after he gets up.
Yeah, gave him 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. Nice little run there by Sooner Merwin. .220 to go before halftime. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. Martinez in the shotgun, gets the snap. He's going to hand it off around the right side to Merwin. He's going to get stood up maybe after a yard to the 24. Or to the 26, I believe. We're going to call it 3rd down and 4 upcoming. Actually, a long 4. It might be 5. 3rd down and 5 upcoming for the Tigers.
And Paul Sullivan kind of snuck in there. Kind of looked like he speared him to get the tackle.
2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Martinez in the shotgun. Behind him is Ponce, I believe, on this 3rd down and 4, maybe 5. Now back to pass is Martinez. He's looking. He's under pressure now. He's going to roll out to his right, running for his life, trying to get the corner. He does. He's going to get to the 30, across the 30, 35, still going down the sideline, and almost went all the way, but he tiptoed down the sideline. He's going to be out of bounds, I believe, around midfield. We're going to give it to him about the 48-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Guymon.
And I think that was number 9 for the Boomers. Maybe not. I really couldn't tell who kind of shoved him out of bounds there, but it looked like there's an injury down on the field.
Yeah, we do have an injured player back here on the backside of the play. It's a Boomer. We'll stay right here with 1:34 to go in the ball game. But man, just talk about the Boomers so far, partner. It's a business trip. They've obviously come down and taken care of business.
I mean, the Boomers, they come in taking care of business after beating Lawton Nike 17-14, carrying that momentum. You've seen a touchdown from Nash Hunter. He rushed it. 1 from Taylor Laird, I think 2 from Taylor Laird, some from Max Cheap. Sam Cheap, the cheap and cheap combo, they were doing really, really good. Other than that, Max Cheap has had an interception. Ethan Matt has recovered a fumble. I mean, what better can you ask for? Being up 41-0 with 1:24 going into halftime. Possibly, maybe we can get even more points. Well, I mean, we're going to see.
And getting that first win last week was a big shot in the arm to a 17-14 over Lawton Eisenhower. And then hearing what the OSSAA said this week, that basically everybody's in for a play-in round for the playoffs. So now you're not really fighting for a playoffs. You're just fighting for a seeding here to get to better your seeding in 5A2. But you're in the playoffs regardless, and so is Guymon for that matter if they want to play. So it is what it is, and I think that coupled with the win, I think that's really energized this ball team. Because we've had some close games this year that didn't go our way.
We had a close one against Clinton, at the last second, a drop pass in the end zone. The same thing happened at Bethany. Just really close games that, Boomers should have won.
And those really don't count in the grand scheme of things because it's not district games, but those would have been confidence builders. And we've had turnover problems this year. So far tonight, no turnovers.
That's a great there for the Boomers.
So 1st down and 10 for Guymon at their own 48-yard line as they break the huddle. We didn't see who was injured. Couldn't see. It's on the far side of the field, so hopefully the Boomer player is going to be okay. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. Martinez gets a shotgun snap. He's going to call his own number over there on the right side, gets out of the grasp of one Boomer, then falls forward to the 49, giving him about 4 yards on the play, brings up 2nd down and 6.
It was Ethan Matt there, and when he fell, he kind of helped secure it there for that tackle.
2 receivers Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. Back to pass is Martinez. He's going to roll out to his left. Under pressure, going to just flick it out here. It's complete to the 40-yard line. That's Sooner Merwin. Gets across the 40 and then knocked out of bounds at the 39. And that's another first down. Good innovation there by Carson Martinez.
Yeah, that was a good hit by Parker Smith when he spun out of bounds. Ethan Mack getting the pressure on the quarterback there.
But we have a flag behind the play. It's going to be holding on Guymon. That's why he had so much time as he was running for his life to the left side. And somebody was guilty of holding. So negate that play, and it's going to be second down, or actually third down and long upcoming.
If Ethan Matt was chasing me, I'd run for my life too.
Actually, it's going to be second down and long. They're going to mark the ball back across the 45. Going to put it about the 41-yard line, so it's going to be second down, and we're going to call it about 16. Second down and 16 upcoming for Guymon. From their own 41-yard line, three receivers over here to the near side, one to the far side, one back set, pistol formation. Martinez in the shotgun, second down and 16. Gets a snap, he's back to pass, he's looking, he's going to roll out to his right, fars down the far side of the field. It is batted down and incomplete. Nash Coppin was the intended receiver for the Tigers. It's going to bring up third down and long.
Oh, my gosh, that was crazy. It was almost an interception. I was trying to see who that was, but, man, if that wouldn't have been like a kind of a shove back, I think that would have been an interception.
Should be third down. It says fourth down on the scoreboard, but it should be third down. Is that what that – it says 3 over there, right?
Yes, it does say 3.
Okay, that's what I thought, because that second down was the holding. So that play didn't count, so that's why it was second down, last down. Third down and long. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side, one back set in the pistol. Martinez in the shotgun, gets a snap, high snap, controls it. Now he's rolling for his life around the right side, puts the ball up in the air. It's intercepted by the Boomers over at the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. He threw it up, and nobody was there except a Boomer playing center field, and another turnover at their own 41-yard line.
I mean, if you can guess who that is, I mean, he had one interception tonight already. Yes,
Max Cheap.
That's correct, Max Cheap there with his second interception of the night. And I'm glad that he's got more interceptions. Let's see if this Boomer offense can get the ball down the field with 39 seconds left.
39 seconds to go before halftime from their own 41-yard line. Boomers lead at 41-0. I don't think we're going to see much here. I think we're going to just take this into the locker room, partner. No use to kick a man when they're down. But they break the huddle. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back set. I think that's Carson Medina still in the game. Or is that the starters back in? Nope, that's Emery. Hand off to Emery. Jukes and jives and goes right up the middle of the field to the 46-yard line, giving 5 yards in the play. Be second down and 5 if we have another play before halftime.
Yeah, that was a really good run by Denzel Emery. Kind of got used to the running game there and kind of got a good amount of yards with 5.
Actually, officially gave him 4 yards to the 45. Second down and 6, and I don't think we're going to have another play. They're going to try to get one off. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back set. Medina in the shotgun, just looking at the clock. They are going to run one play. Carson's going to take it himself around the left side, has a little bit of a hole. We've got a flag on the backside, still going, 40, 35, and just runs through a Tiger as he's knocked out of bounds over there on the far side. We do have a flag on the play. That's going to be holding, and that's going to probably be the end of the half. Let's see. I think it will. Guymon's going to decline that. The play, it will stand, but that's the end of the halftime, and it's all Boomers, 41-0 as we hit the halftime mark here. Boomers, business trip to Texas County, 41-0 Boomers on top. This is Boomer Football on Z92.
What's undeniable control in winter? It's when you can handle heavy snow, slippery ice, and freezing rain on any road. Do you have undeniable control? Can you handle winter? Make sure you can with BF Goodrich Winter TA KSI tires. From October 1st to December 15th, buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. The experts at High Plains Tire know everything about BF Goodrich. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or bfgoodrich.ca for details.
Dr. Christy Mosley at 9th Street Vision Clinic is a family practice providing glaucoma and cataract management, contact lenses, designer frames, plus 1-hour service on most single vision glasses. Call 254-5060 or stop by 1602 9th Street in Woodward.
Owned and operated by Cody Hickman of Buffalo, CRC Overhead Door Company has been serving Northwest Oklahoma and Southwest Kansas since 2001. Call Cody at 580-727-5009 today. CRC Overhead Doors, your only authorized Clopay dealer in Oklahoma.
This is the story of a very special woman. In a matter of seconds, she turned herself into a great mathematician or an entrepreneur. Her knowledge was limitless and still is. She could also make monsters disappear, especially those that lurked in the shadows under the bed. Once, this woman put back together a teenage girl's broken heart, which had been shattered in 1,000 pieces, just by giving her a bear hug. She masqueraded as a regular person at work, but as a superhero at home. Everyone knows her as Gabriella. I still call her Mom.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need to help, complete with tips and resources at aarp.org/caregiving. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP, the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Boomer Football. Halftime here, it's all Boomers 41-0. Here's the recap of the scoring in the first half. With 9:30 to go first quarter, it was a 6-play drive, 62 yards, and it capped off with a Nash Hunter 2-yard touchdown run. Point after attempt was no good. That made the score 6-0. Then the Boomers got back on the board with 4:31 to go in the first quarter with a 7-play, 67-yard touchdown drive with a 26-yard touchdown pass from Sam Cheap to Taylon Laird. Point after attempt was good. That made the score 13-0 Boomers. Then the Boomers got an interception, and that led to another score. It was a 1-play, 15-yard touchdown pass from Sam Cheap to Aaron Friday. Point after attempt was good. That made the score 20-0. Then Guymon fumbled again, recovered by Parker Smits. Boomers drove at the 44. They drove 44 yards, 5 plays with a 25-yard touchdown pass from Sam Cheap to Max Cheap. Point after attempt was good. That made the score 27-0. Then Guymon got the ball back and turnover and downs. Then the punt return on the punt by the Tigers, ensuing play. 50-yard punt return touchdown by Taylon Laird down the far sideline. Point after attempt was good. That made the score 34-0. That was with 11:37 to go in the second quarter. And then Guymon turned it over on downs and then gave the ball back to Woodward at their Guymon 45. Field goal attempt was no good by Daniel Pinkard. So that was the only drive that stalled thus far. Then Guymon got the ball back. They had a punt, 3 plays and out. Then Boomers got it back, and they drove 50 yards, 5 plays, with it capped off by a 25-yard touchdown pass from Sam Cheap to Max Cheap with 5:39 to go before halftime. Point after attempt was good. That made the score 41-0. Some other drives, fumble recovery by Ethan Matt on the next possession, turnover and downs by Woodward. The next possession, Guymon also threw another interception to Max Cheap, and that's where we stand at halftime, 41-0. Boomers on top of the Guymon Tigers. We're going to take our first break of the halftime. We're going to come back, and we're going to have some scores from around the area. This is Boomer Football on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kinda like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice Snow Tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. From October 1st through December 15th, get $70 off the purchase of 4 Michelin tires. They'll never know you don't have superpowers. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Real estate. Whether you are thinking about either buying or selling, you should definitely consider taking advantage of the services offered by Design Realty. We are located at 1915 Oklahoma Avenue, across from Sonic, and can be reached at 256-7363. Design Realty, like the Boomers, strive for excellence. Doug Even and Gary Wise have years of experience and would be pleased to assist you in all your real estate matters.
Red Prairie Steakhouse, home of the Friday Night Crab Legs, is open 11 to 9 daily. Red Prairie Steakhouse at 3113 Williams Avenue in front of Walmart has daily lunch buffets Monday through Friday and on Sunday. Give them a call at 580-254-8002 for daily specials. Go Boomers! People investing in people. That's what they're all about at Great Plains Bank, because life isn't a transaction, it's a journey. And on that journey, we're greater together. Great Plains Bank has locations in your local area because they're here to serve you. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I work out every day. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 24. COVID won't kill me. I have antibodies. COVID won't kill me.
It's been a long week. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 25. COVID won't kill me. I'm partying outside. COVID won't kill me. I don't need to wear a mask around my friends. COVID won't kill me.
I'm 23. COVID won't kill me.
If I haven't gotten it yet, COVID won't kill me. I'm young. COVID won't kill me.
Famous last words. Don't let them be yours. Socially distance. Mask up, America.
Brought to you by the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Texas County Guymon, Oklahoma. Brock Cable alongside Dakota Wagner, 41-0 at halftime. Let's go ahead and get you caught up with some scores from around the area, the tri-state area. First of all, we'll look at, and my partner's going to pull up his score too. Timberlake defeated already Wesleyan Christian, 58-6 was the final. Let's see, Ponca City and Booker T. Washington tied at 7. Hooker and Texoma in a defensive battle, 3-0 in the third quarter. Hooker's on top. Let's see here. Regent Prep defeated Foyle 56-8. Boise City on top of Geary 14-0. That's at Geary. Cashin on top of Oklahoma Bible at halftime 40-7. Let's see here. Hinton is getting beat by Tonkawa 21-0 in the third quarter. Northwest Classen and Stillwater did not play. That's not correct. That's not 96-0. That game was canceled tonight, so they're not actually playing. Let's see here. Prague and Perkins. Perkins Tryon leads Prague 28-0. And let's see here. Let's see if we can go to some classes here. Let's go to let's do some 5A scores. Let's get that first, and then we'll take a break and come back with some other smaller schools. So in 5A, you're looking at 5A2. Piedmont and Bishop McGinnis. McGinnis leads Piedmont at halftime 19-7. I believe that's the only game in our district that's going on because Lawton, Ike, and Guthrie were canceled. Carl Albert is on a bye. We'll get them next week. So let's go to 4A. We'll get some 4A scores in the tri-state area. Let's see, Weatherford and Clinton, that's a defensive battle. 7-0 in the second quarter. Weatherford is on top of Clinton. Bethany leads Chickasha at halftime, 23-6. And let's see if there's anybody else in our area. I don't think there is. Elk City and Cache did not play. They were canceled tonight. Elgin and Newcastle were canceled tonight. So that's it for 4A. Let's go to 3A. 3A, we've got, I think, one score in 3A that we really care about. It was the Perkins score. Let's see if there's anything else that we can talk about here. Kingfisher's Mount St. Mary did not play. They're canceled. Let's see, nothing in 3A. So let's go to 2A. 2A1 is what we kind of keep in track of right now, and there's a really good game going in my alma mater in Perry tonight between Perry and OCS, so we're going to check that game out. And it is 8-7 OCS on top in the third quarter. Defensive battle in Perry right now. Jones and Millwood 8-6 at halftime. Another defensive battle. Luther all over Newkirk 42-0 at halftime. Blackwell is getting drubbed by Chisholm 30-0. That makes me happy. Let's see here. Crossings Christians Kellyville tied at 14. Washington Newcastle. Newcastle's on top of Washington 21-7. That's a surprise. Washington number 3, but they're playing a higher class. Hennessy on top of Alva 15-0 at halftime. Let's see. And I think that's it for 2A. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with A, B, and C. You're listening to the Boomer Halftime Show on Boomer with Boomer Football on Z92.
Harper Sanitation has been serving the needs of Northwest Oklahomans since 1971. That's almost 50 years. We pride ourselves on our services. We offer household, commercial, and construction waste management and leave you with a mess-free environment. Harper Sanitation is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Remember, when you need quality sanitation services from a local trusted company, choose Harper Sanitation. Come check us out online at harpersanitation.net or give us a call at 580-256-5835. You'll be glad you did.
When you want the best pricing and no gimmicks on office supplies, furniture, electronics, and gifts, do yourself a favor and stop by Divine Stationery and Radio Shack in Woodward at 2121 Oklahoma Avenue or call 580-256-7040. Serving Northwest Oklahoma for 80 years.
First Republic Title Company, your real estate closing specialist, is a full-service title, settlement, and closing company. Call Donnell or Terry at 580-256-7349 to assist you in your next residential or commercial real estate transaction.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. there was a sudden jolt and a submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean, and there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiment. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Boomer Football. Here at halftime, Boomers lead 41-0 on the Guymon Tigers, and we're going to continue our scoreboard show here at halftime with Class A. My partner's got those.
Walters and Carnegie. Carnegie up 28-0 at halftime. Moreland Fairview 14-16. Moreland leads Fairview going into the third quarter. Texhoma and Hooker. Hooker's up 3-0 over Texhoma in the third quarter.
Hold on here. I think you got them all. We'll go to Class B now. Drumright is getting drubbed by number 2 Depew, 50-0. Actually, that's a final. See, Waurika and Empire. Empire leads Waurika 14-0. Olive is getting drubbed by Yale 48-0 at halftime. Actually, that should be over because that's a 45. Shattuck all over Sealing 49-6 in the second quarter. Cherokee leads Crimlin Hillsdale 48-0. That's a final, actually. Hollis on top of Wilson 20-0 at halftime. Barnsdall leads Pioneer Pleasantville, number 10 Pioneer, 18-14 at halftime. It's Turpin over Balco 16-14 at halftime. Pond Creek Hunter over O'Keene 8-6 at half. Ringwood on top of Wacomas 12-8 at half. Covington Douglas on top of Garber 26-14 in the third quarter. That was a game that Trent Caldwell said to watch. And then last night, Alec beat Southwest Covenant 44-38. Laverne all over Canton 52-6. And we'll go to finally to Class C. We'll get that pulled up. About 5 minutes and change before we get this one underway in the third quarter. Winoka on top of Corn. Actually, they beat Corn Bible 46-0. That's a final. Wesley and Christian Timberlake wins 58-6. That's a final. Boise City 14-0 over Geary in the third quarter. Buffalo on top of Tyrone in the third quarter, only 8-0. That's number 1 against number 8. That's a great game going on. Deer Creek Lamont is on top of South Coffeyville 30-6 in the first quarter. Sharon Mutual all over Beaver. They won that one 54-8. Beaver had 2 games this week, played on Monday and also played Friday. Copeland and Welch looks like they're not playing. That's probably canceled, and I think that's it. Medford, Oliver, Blue Jacket last night, 46-0, and like I said, Corn Bible defeated Beaver Monday, 38-32. So that is your scoreboard show. We've got about 5 minutes and change to get this one underway in the third quarter. Remember, Guymon defer. They will get the ball to start the third quarter. And all that good stuff. So we're going to take one more break. We're going to come back to the keys to the second half as the Boomers lead this one 41-0 over the Guymon Tigers here in Texas County. This is Boomer Football on Z92.
Craving a classic patty? There's only one place that can satisfy your hunger with 100% beef at a price you can't beat. Get your DQ fix today. 13th and Main, the home of Woodward's very own Dairy Queen with drive-through curbside delivery or call-in orders available. Now serving breakfast too. All great ways to get your DQ fix today. Check out our Facebook page for updated specials or call 580-256-2397 to place an order. Monday through Thursday from 7 to 9 and 7 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. Get your DQ fix today.
What's undeniable control in winter? It's when you can handle heavy snow, slippery ice, and freezing rain on any road. Do you have undeniable control? Can you handle winter? Make sure you can with BF Goodrich Winter TA KSI tires. From October 1st to December 15th, buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. The experts at High Plains Tire know everything about BF Goodrich. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or bfgoodrich.ca for details.
Randy Glitch Construction has been building quality residential and commercial properties in Woodward and the surrounding area for over 30 years. For a quote on the cost of a building or remodeling your residential or commercial property, call Randy Glitch Construction at 580-334-0217.
Don't wait in line for your prescription. Try our convenient Western Drug smartphone app today and receive a text or email when your prescription is filled, or let our caring staff come see you with free in-town delivery. Call Western Drug at 580-256-5586, where we really care about you.
Pass it on. Here's a short quiz. Who won Best Actress last year? Who won the World Series 2 years ago? And finally, name your favorite teacher. Pass it on. Now, I'm guessing that the last question was the easiest. Why's that? Because that person made a difference in your life. So, go ahead and make a difference. Because making a difference is in you. Pass it on. From PassItOn.com.
And welcome back to Boomer football here at in Texas County. Boomers lead the Guymon Tigers 41-0 with 3:20 to go before halftime. I'm out of breath. I had to use the little boys' room, and thank God it's really close to us. So, you know, we've got the keys to the second half coming up, and boy, Coach Lucian with the 41-point lead. What are you telling your ball club?
I mean, I'm telling them that they've done great so far. You know, we've had a couple fumbles. We've covered some fumbles. We've had 2 interceptions by Max Cheap. We've had all different receivers touch the ball for touchdown passes, including a rushing touchdown from Nash Hunter. I would tell my team in the locker room that you guys are doing great so far, and keep on doing what you're doing. Keep getting that ball in the air. Keep sharing the ball. Just keep the momentum driving coming into the second half, and don't give up. You know, I mean, there's still a ball game to play. Anything can happen.
What I would also tell them is, starters, you're done. And youngsters, you're going to get some playing time in the second half. And this is where you're going to earn your stripes, you know, going forward. This is good learning experience for the youngsters, because they're the next ones that are going to come up through this program. So this is nothing but good for the Boomers as they lead 41-0 here in Guymon. But let's talk about tomorrow. We got 2 games tomorrow. Oklahoma, 11 a.m. will be at TCU to take on the Horned Frogs. They're a 6.5-point favorite on the road at Fort Worth. What's your take on that ballgame?
I mean, you know, the Boomers lose to Kansas State, and they also lose to Iowa.
Boomers lose to Kansas State?
I mean, excuse me.
The Sooners.
The Sooners lose. Boomers Sooners.
Well, there's a good correlation there. Yes.
I mean, so you gotta think that, you know, OU's not going to go in and win the ball game. You know, they have to bring their A game.
Yeah, it's just going to see what OU team shows up. Is it going to be the one that showed their face against Iowa State and the one that showed their face at Kansas State, or is it going to be the ones that showed their face at Texas and Missouri State?
I mean, I'd really like to see the ones that they showed at Missouri State.
I think everybody would like to do that. Then you got another game over in Stillwater, my alma mater, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, number 6 in the country, hosting the 17th ranked Iowa State Cyclones. That's going to be a good game. OSU's favored by 3, 27-24 was the pick I saw, but I think it's going to be more of a 34-24-ish game.
I mean, Oklahoma State has done awesome this season. I mean, they've done way better than OU has this season, but I can't wait to see Bedlam. I mean, I wonder how that's going to turn out.
It's going to be in Norman this year, so we'll see what happens. But, you know, the key to the game tomorrow, whoever wins that ball game between OSU and Iowa State has the inside track, and I'm not lying, the inside track to the Big 12 championship.
I mean, I would love to see Oklahoma and OSU in the Big 12 this year.
OU's going to have some help to get there because they got 2 losses in the conference. Now, Iowa State and OSU are undefeated in the conference. Iowa State comes in 3-1, 3-0 in the conference. OSU is 3-0, and I believe 2-0 in the conference. Did we play 2 teams? Yeah, West Virginia and Kansas. So we're 2, and we didn't get to play Baylor. We would have probably been 3-0. So, anyways, it's going to be interesting tomorrow. Sooners on the road in Fort Worth, which that's a weird place to play. You know, TCU is right in the middle of a metropolis of Fort Worth, and they have a huge stadium, but they never fill it. And then OSU, you know, they play really good on the road. The keys to tomorrow with the Sooner offense, they're going to have – Rattler is going to have to not be a freshman. He's going to have to play air-free against a very, very good, stingy TCU defense.
He's going to have to play like Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield.
Well, he's not Kyler Murray. But TCU traditionally has the stingy defense, so it's going to be interesting to see how that freshman goes up against that Gary Patterson stingy defense. Conversely, over in Stillwater, Cowboys are going to just have to be the Cowboys. Defensively, they are the second-ranked defense in the country by yardage allowed. Iowa State's number 1. Actually, West Virginia's number 1, excuse me, in the conference, and I think number 1 overall, and I think OSU's number 2 in yardage allowed. Iowa State is the most efficient offense so far in the Big 12. So something's going to have to give. You got the best defense going up with one of the best offenses, but OSU's offense, not too shabby either. Going to have to get Chuba Hubbard going. Tylen Wallace is going to have to do their thing. Dylan Stoner's going to have to make some big plays tomorrow. Whether they start Spencer Sanders or Shane Illingworth. I can't remember his last name. Whether they start the freshman or Spencer Sanders, if he's okay from that injury, it remains to be seen. Gundy is close to the vest, and whoever starts is going to have to be the catalyst tomorrow as well.
It's just going to be a really great game.
Yeah. So we've got a really good game if you're a Boomer fan tonight, 41-0. If you're a Tiger fan, not so much. Minute 38 to go before this one gets kicked off in the third quarter. And what's Coach Smith telling his Tiger team? Because, unfortunately, this has been kind of the status quo with this team for this year.
I mean, yeah, you have like a new coach, you said. I mean, it kind of maybe could be a rebuilding process. I mean, they had a really good, I'd say, drive there going for them. Yeah, they kept the ball going. They had some really, I mean, they had some good catches there. They kept the ball going really fast there, trying to catch the defense for Boomers kind of keep it going. So, I mean, we're really going to have to see what they can bring out in the second half. I mean, anything can happen.
Defensively for the Boomers tonight has been stingy defense like we saw last week against Lawton Ike. I can't say enough about how we stopped Lawton Eisenhower's running game last week, because that was one that it was kind of scary coming into the ball game, because Lawton Ike had put up some points. They put up 34 points against McGinnis. And so I'm glad we have them at home this year. But that defense really stepped up last week, and it's really carried over tonight, not giving any running lanes whatsoever.
And, I mean, you got to give credit. You know, they put Hunter Harrison out there, and Hunter Harrison made I think it was the end of the ball game tackle to put that ball game away, if I'm not incorrect.
It might have been, but he had a dynamite sack from the backside last week.
It was
too.
Crazy.
That it was a highlight reel.
He goes from center to playing defense, and he just made a crazy D1 play, I'd say.
So both teams are to their respective sidelines now. We've got about 3 seconds to go before we get this one kicked off. Once again, Boomers are going to be kicking off to the Guymon Tigers. They're going to be receiving to the left of your radio dial, so the Boomers will be kicking right to your left. So it's probably going to be kicking from east to west. I believe this is how this field is set up, east to west here. Actually, I lied. They're going to be kicking west to east. So Guymon's going to be receiving to the right of your radio dial. Let's check the weather while we're at it. Give you a little weather update. Right now here in Guymon, Texas County, it's 38 degrees. Feels like 32. And I just went to the restroom. It does feel like 32. It's cold out there. But tomorrow it's going to be pretty warm. Going to be in the high 50s, low 60s tomorrow in Stillwater. I don't know. It's probably going to be close to 70 probably in Fort Worth, if I'm guessing. It's usually how it goes.
Isn't there a chance for snow on Monday?
We have a chance for snow Monday through Wednesday. Snow, sleet, ice, all that stuff. So welcome back, winter. Daniel Pinker to kick off right now. There it is. It's a long, high drive over here to the near side. Going to go out of bounds. And so Guymon's going to get the ball at their own 35 to start the third quarter. So they'll spot the ball at their own 35-yard lane. Probably the best field position that Guymon's had tonight, partner.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, we're just going to have to see if this Guymon offense can come alive here in the second half.
Let's see if the Boomer starting defense is out there. I believe they are. I think they are coming out with the starters to start the third quarter.
Yeah, I see Talon Laird out there and Nash Hunter.
As well. Two receivers on the far side, one to the near side. Pistol formation. Carson Martinez in that shotgun. Gets a shotgun snap. Is going to hand it off to the first guy through. That is Merwin. Sooner Merwin. He ahead of steam right down the line, right down the middle of the field, and then he runs into a Boomer and just gets stood up as he crosses the 40-yard line. Got to the 41, gave him 6 yards, second down and 4.
And you were completely right. That was number 14, Paul Sullivan, on a huge hit.
Two receivers on the far side, two to the near, one back set, and the pistol formation is Carson Martinez again. Behind him, I believe, that is Sooner Merwin. He's going to go over here to the left side now. Shotgun snap's going to be handoff to Merwin over there. He's going to cut it back to the center of the field. Has a little bit of room. Gets across out of a tackle across midfield, 45-40, and knocked out of bounds. He crosses the 40-yard line to the Boomer 37-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah, had a good gap there and use it to his momentum and push out of bounds there by number 1. That's Talon Laird.
Well, you said it was nice vision. That play was designed to go to the right side, but he cut it back across the grain on the left side, and he had nothing but running room. Got out of an arm tackle, and then he was off to the races. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Back to passes Martinez. And we've got a false start, I believe, before the snap. Yes, it is. False start on the Tigers. Marching back 5 yards, be first down and 15.
And the Tigers, when they're getting first downs, you can see that they're just moving the ball as fastly as they can, trying to catch that defense off guard.
So it's going to be first down and 15. Back to the ball up to the Boomer 41-yard line. So 2 receivers over here to the near side. Actually, 3 to the near side. Nope. He's still adjusting. So 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Pistol formation once again for the Tigers. First down and 15 from the Boomer 41. This is as deep as the Tigers have gotten into Boomer territory tonight. Martinez in the shotgun. Ponce behind him. Gets his shotgun snaps. Going to hand it off to Ponce. He's going to try and truck his way up the center of the field. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Boomers. They gave him the 39-yard line, I believe. So give him 2 yards. Second down and 13 upcoming for the Tigers.
And that was Zane Zamarco and Nash Hunter kind of wrapped him up there, and he had some good blocks there, but Nash Hunter and Zane Zamarco kind of got him wrapped up there.
So we got trips to the far side, 1 to the near side on the wide receiver core. Pistol formation once again. Martinez in the shotgun, looking over for the play. Second down and 13, 10:40 to go in the third quarter. Boomers lead 41-0. Ponce over here on the left side now. Back to pass is Martinez. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to get sacked right there. Ball's on the ground. It's out. Who's got it? I think the Tigers fell back on it. They did. And they're going to have a loss back to the 42-yard line. So it's going to be third down and about 15.
And as soon as he gets hit, that was Nash Hunter, kind of just pushes his way in, and the ball pops out of his hands.
Third down and 15 upcoming for the Tigers from the Boomer 42-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set, and the pistol is Martinez. Ponce over there on the right shoulder, gets a shotgun snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to roll to his right. Now he's going to step in the pocket. He got to be sacked right back at the 48-yard line. A big loss. An 8-yard loss, so it's going to bring up fourth down and 23 for the Tigers.
Number 42, Ethan Matt, just finds his way in there and just kind of gets him and wraps him up back for a loss.
Call him the Junkyard Dog. That's the nickname we've given him, the nose guard for the Boomers. And he is a junkyard dog. He really is. He's a cowboy off the field, but, man, he is just a guy that gets down and dirty and gritty and all that good stuff and likes to play nose guard.
He might be short, but, man, he is one heck of an athlete.
He uses his short stature to get he's agile for his short stature. There's the punt from Sinicio to Talon Laird. Nice punt. It's going to be out of bounds at the inside of the 30. He's still going to the 25. Going to give it to him about the 20. No, he's still walking down. And still walking. Going to give it to him at the 29-yard line. First down and 10 for the Boomers from their own 29. So Woodward from their own 29. They'll set up shop. First down and 10. I think the starters are they still out there or no? It looks like they might be. I think they are. That's Sam Cheap.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So the starters will start the third quarter for the Boomers. Sam Cheap, it will be the quarterback. 2 receivers will go to the far side, 2 to the near. Nash Hunter over here on the right shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun formation. First down and 10 for the Boomers from their own 19. Sam Cheap gets the shotgun snap, handoff to Nash Hunter around the left side. He's going to bowl his way and bumbling, stumbling, rumbling over the 25-yard line. Gets to about the 26-yard line. Got a nice 7-yard pickup. Second down and 3 for the Boomers.
Yeah, great job by Nash Hunter. I mean, it almost took the entire team to bring him down, and he was still on his feet. So, I mean, Nash Hunter, you know, he just can't find a way to get down.
Actually, they might have given him 8 yards. It's going to be second down and 2 upcoming. Second down and 2 for the Boomers. At their own 27-yard line. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back set. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Flanked over there on the left side by Nash Hunter. From the 27. He's empty set. He's going to fire down the left side of the field. It's complete. Big boy Nash Hunter running. 40, 45. Cuts back across the midfield. Still going. 45. And he's going to be out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds inside the Tiger 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Boomers.
And wow, Nash Hunter, he gets up to the ball, and they create a good gap for him. And Nash Hunter just bulldozes his way through. Took about 3 or 4 defenders there for the Tigers, bring Nash Hunter down. But what a run by Nash Hunter. Had some great blocks, a couple juke moves, and Nash Hunter just runs that ball up. Nothing can stop him.
Give him the 41-yard line. A big 1st and 10. Nobody was over there in coverage, and Big Boy had nothing but green for about 20 yards. So they moved from the 27 to the 41-yard line. Big gains. 1st down and 10 from the Guymon 41. Two receivers the far side, two to the near. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking. He's going to fire. It is complete. Oh, it's out of the hands and incomplete. And if he catches that, is that Max Cheap? He might walk into the end zone.
That is Max Cheap there.
Gets up a little gimpy. But it went off the hands of Max. It looks like it was hit by Guymon, and then great concentration by Max almost bringing it in. Then he just drops it. If he catches it, the Guymon defender fell down. He walks into the end zone.
That cheap and cheap combination, you can't forget it.
2nd down and 10 from the Guymon 41-yard line for the Boomers. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back set. That is Parker Schmitz now in the game. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it off to Parker right up the middle of the gap. 40, 35, and tripped up as he crosses the 35 and falls forward to the 31. And that's probably enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, great job by Parker Smith there. He kind of had a couple blocks there. Gets him up to the 1st down, I think.
He's close.
Oh, they're going to mark it 2nd down.
Oh, no, there's a flag on the Boomers. Holding on the Boomers, so redo the play on 2nd down. So negate that big 2nd down run by Parker Schmitz, and it's a holding on the Boomers, and they're going to mark it back across midfield to the Boomer 49-yard line. So negate that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 20 upcoming for the Boomers. These little things are just things that need to be corrected, and I'm sure Coach Luchen's this is good film for Coach Luchen and Derek Luchen, defensive coordinator. Where we have a big play like that, and then we take one step forward, 2 steps back on a holding. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back set. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Parker Smith stays in the game over there. He gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Parker. He's going to be hit in the backfield. Falls forward for he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. I think they did. It was a generous spot. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 20.
Yeah, Parker Smith, he tries to find that open hole, but, there's a defender right there that gets him by the ankles and just drags him down.
3rd down and 20 for the Boomers from their own 49. See what Coach Luchen and Coach Pinkert have in store for a 3rd and 20 here. Trips to the near side, one to the far side, one back set. Parker Smith's in the game still, flanks the right shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. He gets a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking to pass. He's still looking. He's going to fire. He's got a man over here, and it's incomplete. And that was Jarek Thomas, I believe. Nope, that was Aaron Friday. Over here in the flat on the flag route on the right side. It's going to be 4th down. Boomer's going to have to punt for the 1st time.
Aaron Friday, gets up there and has a little overthrown the ball, so he has to kind of dive forward, but didn't have enough room there.
7:13 to go in the, actually 7:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Boomers lead 41-0. Max G back to punt for the Boomers. Back to receive for. Nobody back to receive for Guymon. They're not even going to put any back. They're going to. Max is going to actually fake it. He's going to get the 45 across midfield. He's not even going to be close to getting the 1st down as Ponce just pounces on him as he gets across midfield, and Guymon's going to have great field position on the attempted fake punt, and Guymon's going to have it at their own 49-yard line.
Max Cheap there, tried to get up the middle, but just didn't have enough running room, and the juke that he tried to put on there did not work. So that's going to cause a turnover.
So Guymon will have it at their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10 in their next possession. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Boomer Football on Z92.
K&S Tire, with locations in Woodward, Alva, Kingfisher, and Clinton, knows that with so many places to be, you can't let weather get in your way. That's why it makes sense to choose the tire with specialized tread compounds to help grip the road in wet, snow, and ice. The Goodyear Assurance Weather Ready is the best all-weather traction for Mother Nature's worst, with superior performance in even the harshest conditions. So drive into K&S Tire and check out the Goodyear Assurance Weather Ready tire. K&S Tire, 3000 Williams Avenue in Woodward.
And back to Boomer football. Carson Martinez around the left side, gets across the 45 to 40, and then dumped out of bounds as he gets across the 35 to the 34-yard line. First down and 10 for Guymon. There you go.
That was number 13, Carson Medina, with the tackle.
Martinez in the shotgun. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Shotgun snap. Going to give it to center Merwin. Well, he stopped on a dime. That play was meant to go to the right. He backtracked back to the left, and nothing doing there. But, man, give him credit on the athleticism. He's going to be down right at the line of scrimmage, so second down and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah, he kind of fell down there, got back up, and was tackled by number 55 that came into the game, Lewis Correll.
Luis Correll on the stop. Second down and 10 for the Tigers from the Boomer 34-yard line. Two receivers to the far side, one to the near. Shotgun snap. Going to be taking Carson Martinez on the RPO. Gets across the 30-yard line. 25 still going across the 25. And knocked out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. It might be another first down, but do we have a penalty flag? I think we do.
I want to say it's going to be a late hit.
It's either a holding or, yeah, it's going to be holding on Guymon. Yeah, it's going to be holding over here on the left side on the Tigers. That negates the big play. And we'll back them up from the spot of the foul. They're using the pink flags tonight. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so it's hard to see those flags. They're going to back the ball up to the 36-yard line. So it'll be officially second down and 11 for the Tigers. 6:03 to go in the third quarter and counting. 41-0, Boomers on top. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back set, and the pistol is Martinez. Merwin behind him. Now he'll shift over here to the left side. Shotgun snap. Martinez back to pass. He's looking over here to the left side. Incomplete. Had a guy in the flat, but nowhere near him. Third down and 11.
As soon as he started to throw that ball, number 72, L.J. Manson, kind of put his hand up in there, but his hand didn't touch the ball, but that was great there by him, just being aware of his whereabouts.
6'1", 200-pound freshman L.J. Mason in for the Boomers, making a good play there, making him hard to making Carson Martinez work to pass the ball correctly. So third down and 11, trips to the far side, one to the near side, one back set in the pistol. Now shifts over to the right side. Martinez shotgun snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw over here. It's going to be caught across the 20-yard line. I believe that is Kaufman. And he's got a Tiger first down across the 30, and they'll give it to him about the 25-yard line. First down, actually the 15-yard line. First down and 10, Guymon.
And that's going to be the freshman, number 13, Carson Medina. Kind of tosses him out of bounds there for the Guymon first down.
Tigers had a first down at the 15-yard line of the Boomers. Three receivers to the far side, one to the near, one back set. Martinez, shotgun. He's going to call his own number. RPI over here, left side. Gets inside the 15 to the 10, dragging Boomers inside the 10-yard line to about the 4-yard line, I believe. So it'll be second down for the Tigers inside the 5.
And that was number 44, Leighton Phillips, kind of on the hit there that brings him down to the ground.
One receiver to the far side, actually two to the far side, one to the near. Pistol formation, second down and 1 upcoming for the Tigers from their 5, from the Boomer 5. Martinez in the pistol formation. Shotgun snap. Martinez going to hand it off to Sooner Merwin up the middle of the gut, trying to get into the end zone. He does. Touchdown, Guymon. 5-yard touchdown run, Sooner Merwin, and Guymon's on the board.
He just kind of dances his way into the end zone there. Gets there's a pocket that kind of open there and finds his way into the end zone for the Guymon touchdown.
Guymon on the board, 41-6. Boomers on top now. Javier Sinicio on for the point after attempt to make it 41-7. Snap back, ball down, kick is on the way. It's high and long, and it is good. with 5:24 to go in the third quarter. Boomers now lead it 41-7. This is Boomer football on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kinda like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. From October 1st through December 15th, get $70 off the purchase of 4 Michelin tires. They'll never know you don't have superpowers. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
5:24 to go, third quarter. Boomers lead it now 41-7 after the 5-yard touchdown run by Merwin Sooner. Sooner Merwin, I always get that confused. Sooner Merwin, 5-yard touchdown run. Point after attempt by Sinicio was good. That was a 6-play, 51-yard drive, and it came with 5:24 to go in the third quarter. I want to thank our sponsors while we got a chance. Again, AAA Insurance Design Realty, Bentech Insurance, Dairy Queen, Diesel Dynamics, Harper Sanitation, High Plains Technology Center, High Plains Tire, K&S Tire, and Wilson's Country Grill. We thank all of you for your sponsorship of Boomer Athletics. And if you want to get in on the party, you can call the office and get in on the party for Boomer football for the rest of the year. And then we're going to have Boomer basketball starting in about a month. Yeah, we're almost to basketball season. Can you believe it, partner?
No, I can't. I mean, it seems like it's going by fast this year. I can't wait for basketball season.
Can't believe we're already in week 8 of the football season. So Sinicio getting ready to kick off. Back to receive is Max Cheap. Puts a boot into it. High kick. Max Cheap's going to take it about the 10, the 15, the 20. Cuts back 25. Still cutting back 30. And bowls his way across the 30 to about, we're going to give him the 31-yard line. So the Boomers will have the 1st and 10 from their own 31.
Great job there by Max Cheap. Kind of uses a couple juke moves in there. Finds an open gap and finds a hole there, but Guymon defenders kind of wrap him up around there.
Actually, they're going to set the ball at the 30-yard line, not the 31. He didn't get to the 31. I thought he did. So 1st and 10 for the Boomers from their own 30. Let's see if the starters are still out there. I think they are. That looks like Sam Cheap.
Yes, it is.
That is Sam Cheap, yes. The starter's still out there. We got trips to the near side, one to the far side, one back set. I believe that's Nash Hunt over there on the or left shoulder of Sam in the shotgun. Sam gets a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Nash Hunter. Up the middle of the field, across the 35. Still going across the 40. Bowling his way across the 40 and finally down about the 42-yard line. That's going to be a 12-yard pickup and a first down for the Boomers.
Yeah, great job there by Nash Hunter. He just bulldozes his way in. And Nash Hunter, I mean, you really can't stop him with his size.
Nash Hunter having a very good game rushing the ball today and also receiving the ball. He's probably got well over 100 yards today on the ground and might even have close to 100 receiving. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what those stats are at the end of the game. We don't have a statistician. We'll see if we can get that taken care of. Maybe next year have some stats for you. 2 receivers to the far side. Actually, 3 receivers to the far side. 1 to the near, 1 back set. That's Nash Hunter. 1st down and 10 for the Boomers from their own 42. Cheap gets the shotgun snaps, going to hand it off to Nash Hunter right up the middle. Big boy, 45, 50, across the 50, and bowls his way to the 45-yard line. Another first down for Nash Hunter. First down, Boomers.
Nash Hunter does it again. You know, he's probably thinking there with the ball. He's like, oh, I got to hit you, and just spits you across the field and bulldozes his way in for another first down.
Giving 14 yards on the pickup and a first down to the Guymon 44-yard line. Actually, give him 15 on the play. Trips to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's looking. He's going to pass over there left side on the wide receiver screen. It's caught. I think that's by Max. I think that was Max Cheap on the reception, was it not?
That was going to be number 1, Taylor
Laird over there on the wide receiver screen. It's caught for about an 8-yard gain over there on the left side. 2nd down and 2 for the Boomers. Need your young eyes, partner. Trips to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. That's Hunter over here on the right shoulder of Sam Cheap. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Boomers lead 41-7. Now Hunter's going to switch over to the left side. Cheap in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's back to pass. Going to fire over here to the right side. That's intended for Mark Pinkert on the slant. It's too high for Mark. Boy, that's a lot to say because Mark is a tall kid. But it's 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, I mean, it was a high pass. But if Mark Pinkert would have caught that, that would have been great. I think he could have maybe fought for an extra 5 yards.
3rd down and 2 upcoming. I can guarantee I know who the ball is going to. Can you guess?
Oh, I could probably guess the combination. Cheap and cheap.
Nope. Nash Hunter. Exactly. Boomer TV over here is Johnny on the spot, putting you out to dry here, partner. Trips to the near side. 1 back set. Sam Chief's back to pass. He's going to fire. It is incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. He got hit after the pass. No flag, so 4th down and 2 upcoming for the Boomers. Now I think Nash is going to
Yeah. I think it's going to be handed off to Nash Hunter now.
I mean, he's averaging probably 8 yards a play. I mean, let's see if the big boy gets it with 3:24 to go in the 3rd quarter and a 41-7 lead.
Nash Hunter is just destroying this D-line right now.
Got to give credit to the offensive line, too, for giving the holes as well. So, offensive line is doing a really good job blocking tonight again. So, 4th down and 2. Receiver to the far side. Trips to the near side. 1 back set. That's guess who? Nash Hunter. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it off to big boy Nash Hunter. He's got the 1st down across the 35. Still going and give him the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10 Boomers.
That was a really good block there. I think it was by number 69. Number 69 here for the Boomers. Do we have a number 69?
No, we don't have a 69. You're talking about 79 maybe? Landon?
I think that was Landon Phillips.
Well, that's a 1st down regardless of who blocked. 3:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Boomers have it 1st down and 10 from the Guymon 30.
I think anytime you have a 4th and 2, Nash Hunter's the man to go to because no one's stopping him.
2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's Hunter over here on the right shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun once again. Sam gets a shotgun snap. He's back to pass. He's going to look to the left side. He fires. It's complete. Making a juke move. I believe that's Jarek Thomas across the 20. Gets inside the 20, maybe to the 15. And they're going to give him actually the 14-yard line. That's going to be another 1st down for the Boomers.
And I'm really liking to see how number 21, Jarek Thomas, finally gets a chance at the ball and really shows his move with juke moves and switches his way up in there and to get the 1st down.
It's his 1st year back in football, or 1st year in football, but, man, he's got some really, really good athletic ability.
And we do have a flag on the play.
We do have a flag, but I think it's going to be on Guymon the way they're moving back. The play is going to stand. I didn't see the call. Might be a late hit. Not sure what the call was. Anyways, it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Boomers inside the 10 now at the 9. So 1st and goal for the Boomers. Trips to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back set. That's Hunter. 1st down and goal for the Boomers. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. From the Guymon 9, he's back to pass now. He's looking to his right. He's going to fire into the end zone. Has a man, and it is caught. No, it's out of bounds. Incomplete, and that was intended for, I believe, his brother Max.
That was number 8, Mark Pinkard.
You mean 9? That was yeah, you're right. That's number 9, Mark Pinkard. 2nd down and 9 upcoming. 2:39 to go, 3rd quarter. 2nd down and goal for the Boomers. Trying to put another 7 points on the board, leading 41-7. They break the huddle. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. 1 back set. That's Hunter over here on the right shoulder. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Receiver comes in motion. That's Thomas. Snap to Hunter. Cuts it back inside the 5. He's close to the goal line. That play was meant to go to the left side, but he cut it back to the middle of the field and got it down to maybe the 1.
Yeah, he had a really good block there. I was watching. It was number 67, Damian Chavez. And if he would have had another spin move, he would have had the touchdown.
Actually, he got it to the 3-yard line, so 3rd down and goal from the 3. Currently, right now, it is a 9-play drive. 3rd down and goal from the 3. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Nash Hunter over there on the left side. Gets a shotgun snap. Handed off to Nash Hunter. He's just going to walk himself into the end zone. Touchdown Boomers. 3-yard touchdown run. Nash Hunter.
And that was a really good run by Nash Hunter. Gets on the board for the 2nd time tonight. And Nash Hunter is just destroying the Guymon defense. But let's not forget, it's from the help of the O-line.
So 47-7. Boomers on top by 40. Point after attempt coming up for Daniel Pinkard to make it 48-7. Snap back, ball down, kick is on the way. It is high, and it's not very long, but it is good. 1:52 to go, 3rd quarter, and the Boomers lead at 48-7 on a 3-yard touchdown run by Nash Hunter. Point after attempt by Daniel Pinkard was good.
Pinkard.
I mean 9? That was yeah, you're right. That's number 9, Mark Pinkard. 2nd down and 9 upcoming. 2:39 to go, third quarter. 2nd down and goal for the Boomers. Trying to put another 7 points on the board, leading 41-7. They break the huddle, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. 1 back set. That's Hunter over here on the right shoulder of Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Receiver comes in motion. That's Thomas. Snap to Hunter. Cuts it back inside the 5. He's close to the goal line. That play was meant to go to the left side, but he cut it back to the middle of the field and got it down to maybe the 1.
Yeah, he had a really good block there. I was watching. It was
3 touchdown passes. He's got 1 here, 2, 3, 4 touchdown passes by Sam Cheap tonight.
And 2 handoffs to Nash Hunter.
2 handoffs to Nash Hunter for 2 touchdowns. And we throw in for good measure a punt return for a touchdown. 48-7, Boomers on top. Daniel Pinker to kick off from his own 40. He approaches, puts a boot into it. It's going to be a squib kick over there on the left side. That's in no man's land. It goes out of bounds harmlessly, and Guymon's going to have it at their own 35. So they'll start their drive now at their own 35-yard line. Unless they're going to mark it where the ball went out. Now they're going to mark it. I thought I saw a flag. I thought it went out of bounds. It did, didn't it?
Yes, it did go out of bounds.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 37-yard line, I believe. Actually, 38. 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for Guymon. Not sure why they're marking the ball at the 38. If it went out of bounds, it should be from the 35, and then the 5-yard penalty. It should be at the 40, but okay. 1st down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 38-yard line.
I think I see Denzel out there.
Martinez in the shotgun. Gets a snap, hands it off to Center Merwin. He spin move, nice carry up the middle of the field across the 45, falls forward to the 49. That's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers. 10-yard pickup, 1st down. 1:45 to go, third quarter. They'll move the chains. Stops the clock momentarily, and they'll restart it here in just a minute. Boomers lead it 48-7. Minute 44 and counting in the third quarter. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. The pistol is Martinez. Center Merwin behind him, gets snaps, going to hand it off to Merwin again. Stutter steps and goes up the middle of the field. Tried to go to the left side. Now cut it back to the right, up to the center of the field. Gets across midfield to the 49. Give him 2 yards. 2nd down and 8.
Kind of had a little bit of whereabouts to go, and that was number 17, Hayden Hillier, kind of wraps him up there.
Next, they're going to give him right at the midfield stripe, give him 1 yard, 2nd down and 9. I like the athletic ability and the elusiveness by Sooner Merwin. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, pistol formation. Martinez in the shotgun. Minute 5 to go and counting in the third quarter. From the midfield stripe, Guymon has it 2nd down and 9. Looks like the Boomers might have jumped. They did. It's going to be encroachment in the neutral zone on the nose guard. It's going to be free 5 yards, and it brings up 2nd down and 4.
And that's going to be on number 52, Peyton Carter. I think he's a freshman.
Peyton Carter, yes he is, a freshman. 5'10", 220, freshman. Youngsters out there getting some playing time. 2nd down and 4 now for the Tigers. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near. Pistol formation. Martinez in the shotgun. Gets the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Cerner. No, he's going to keep it himself around the left side, trying to get the corner, and he just kind of ducks himself to the 40-yard line. Boy, that was a nifty move. He didn't have anything back in the left side. Then he kind of just ducked his head and just kind of beep, beep, beep into the 40-yard line. 1st down for the Tigers.
And L.J. Mason had just a little bit of a job, just kind of patted him down on the ground, say, "You're down."
Trips to the far side, 1 to the near for the Tigers. 1st down and 10 from the Boomer 40. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. From the pistol, Martinez gets a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Ponce. Up the middle of the field, across the 40, 35, still going across the 30, and then dumped down about the 27-yard line. Another first down for the Tigers.
And when he got dumped down, yeah, that was by number 17, Hayden Hillier, another one that he had on the coach's show.
8 seconds to go. That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter with the Boomers leading 48-7 as we go to the fourth quarter. Boomers on top, 48-7. This is Boomer football on Z92.
What's undeniable control in winter? It's when you can handle heavy snow, slippery ice, and freezing rain on any road. Do you have undeniable control? Can you handle winter? Make sure you can with BF Goodrich Winter TA KSI tires. From October 1st to December 15th, buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. The experts at High Point Tire know everything about BF Goodrich. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or bfgoodrich.ca for details. Fall is here, and that means open enrollment for health insurance and Medicare is just around the corner. Bentech Insurance Agency is a certified enrollment center for health insurance policies on and off the health insurance marketplace. If you are over 65, Bentech can also help you enroll in Medicare products. Annual enrollment period for Medicare is October 15th through December 7th, and open enrollment for health insurance is November 1st to December 15th. Call your hometown agents Clint White, Lindsey Custer, or Rosetta Thompson at 580-256-9918 and let them provide all of your insurance needs.
Hey, welcome back to Boomer Football. We start the fourth quarter with a first down and 10 for the Tigers at the Boomer 27-yard line. Boomers lead 48-7, and Guymon working from their own 38 on this drive right now is a 4-play drive from their own 38. 62 yards to pay dirt. They're halfway there. Martinez gets a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to center Merwin right up the center of the field. He's going to get wrestled down inside the 25, close to the 20. Might have given him the 20. 7 yards on the pickup. Second down and 3. So second down and 3 upcoming for the Tigers. Receiver to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set, and the pistol is Martinez. Second down and 3 from the Boomer 20-yard line. Receiver goes to the left. He gets a snap. He's going to hand it off to that running back. That's Merwin. He's trying to get the edge on the right side. Does, but he gets out of bounds. Across the... didn't get quite to the 15. Gave him the 16, but that's enough for a first down. First down Tigers at the Boomer 16-yard line.
Jarek Thomas there kind of tried to push him out of bounds, but then Hayden Hillier made sure he would stop and kind of push him out of bounds there.
We still got the ones in there for the defense now?
I see Hayden Hillier and Jarek Thomas out there.
There's some ones out there still, mixed in with maybe some youngsters. First down and 10 for the Tigers from their own from the Boomer 15. Martinez in the shotgun, gets the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it around the left side. Nice juke there to get away from one Boomer defender. Gets across the 10-yard line, giving him about the 9. So that was about a 6-yard pickup. Call it second down and 4.
With a 6-yard pickup and a second down and 4, that was Peyton Carter, number 52, the freshman there, drug him down.
So inside the 10-yard lane, ball is actually at the 10. Nope, they marked it at the 9, so it is second and 4. 2 receivers the far side, 1 in the near, 1 back set, and the pistol is Martinez. Now he's going to shift over here to the right side. Shotgun snap, hand off to Merwin. He's going to go right up the middle of the field into the end zone. 9-yard touchdown run. Sooner Merwin on the board again. Guymon, 9-yard touchdown run by Sooner Merwin.
I think that's his second of the night. Finds the open hole and uses it to his ability and gets a touchdown.
So Sooner Merwin with his second touchdown of the ball game. This time 9-yard touchdown run. 1 after attempt upcoming. It's up and it's good. With 10:39 to go in the ball game, it's now the Boomers on top, 48-14. This is Boomer Football on Z92.
High Plains Technology Center's daytime career programs prepares high school students and adults for high-wage, high-skill, and high-demand careers. Career education at High Plains Technology Center could be your pathway to learn a trade that will last a lifetime. High school students can be workforce ready at graduation or earn college credit. Adults, call to see if you qualify for the Next Step Scholarship or for one of the many other financial aid resources that are available. Call High Plains Tech for more information or check out all the career programs at www.hbtc.edu. High Plains Technology Center, turning education and training into workplace success.
And welcome back to Boomer Football. Guymon gets on the board again with a 9-yard touchdown run by Sooner Merwin. And the point after attempt by Javier Sinicio is good. It's 48-14. That drive covered 62 yards, 8 plays, and capped off by that 9-yard touchdown by Sooner Merwin. So Sinicio getting ready to kick off from his own 40-yard line. Got a tweet in here from Kenyon Lanham. Having a great time watching on my TV. Wish I could be there. Well, man, wish you could be here too, but I'm glad that you're watching and listening to us, and we will see you soon, brother.
He's such a good athlete.
Yeah, he's getting some really good offers from some good schools here, and he's going to be just a good football player in the next level as well. Here's Sinicio kicking off. It's going to be taken by Max Cheap at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going to cut over to the right side, 35, still going, 40, 45, and out across the midfield stripe into Guymon territory, knocked out of bounds all the way up to the 44-yard line.
Wow. Max Sheep out there looking like he was driving in a race with NASCAR, zooming past everyone, and finally gets shoved out of bounds there.
He's actually going to be shoved out of the bounds. You're cracking me up, the NASCAR reference. Knocked out of bounds at the Guymon 46-yard line. So officially a 54-yard kickoff return. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be about a 44-yard kickoff return because he got it about the 10. The Boomers break the huddle. 2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Are those still the starters? I think they are. Sam Cheap is in the shotgun. He gets the snap. He's going to hand it off. And Big Nash Hunter up the middle of the field. 45, 40, 35, dragging Tigers across the 35 and giving the 33-yard line. First down and 10 Boomers.
It seems like the last time Nash Hunter did not get a first down was back in the first quarter every time they handed it off to him.
As they say, he's still running. Nobody's caught him. He's got to have well over 150-some yards tonight.
Oh, most definitely.
Probably by far the best game he's had all year. 2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near side. First down and 10 for the Boomers at the Guymon 32-yard line. Sam Cheap in the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. That is Jarek Thomas. Now there's going to be sweep to Nash Hunter over here, right side. Cuts it back the middle of the field and just runs over a couple Tigers and takes the stripes off their body. And it's a big gain across the 32, about the 28-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain, but man, he de-striped those Tigers over there on the right side.
Yeah, he had a really good pass off from Sam Cheap and then found a way to maneuver around one of the defenders and then just bulldozes his way through like it's nothing.
Second down and 5, and Guymon's going to have to take a timeout. I think it's Ponce that he took the hit, and he is not okay. We're going to take a timeout because he's not okay. You're listening to Boomer Football on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires' long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. From October 1st through December 15th, get $70 off the purchase of 4 Michelin tires. They'll never know you don't have superpowers. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Welcome back to Boomer Football. 9:20 to go in the ball game. Boomers lead 48-14 and driving for more. Second down and 5. 2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Sam Cheap's going to fire over there to the far side of the field. It's complete and out of bounds across the 20 and inside the 20 to about the 18. I didn't see who was.
That's number 8, Mark Pinker.
That was number 9, Mark Pinker. Isn't that what his number is? Nope, number 8. You're right. So Boomer TV, score 1 for you. First down and 10 for Mark Pinkard as the Boomers get to the Guymon 20-yard line. 3-play drive so far that has covered about 26 yards from the 46 to the 20. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 in the near, 1 back set. Sam Cheap back to pass. He's going to fire over there right side. It's complete on a low catch. I don't know how he spins out of it, and he's going to go down the sideline. Is he in?
Yes.
He is in. Aaron Friday, I believe. Derek Thomas over there on the catch on the right side. First of all, he caught the low pass and then he scampers. He spins out of a would-be tackler down the sideline for a 20-yard touchdown pass, and Sam Cheap's 5th of the night.
And how does Jarek Thomas do that? I mean, unbelievable.
20-yard touchdown pass. Point after, snap back, ball down, kick is on the way. It's high and long and good with 9 minutes and 3-play drive so far that has covered, about 26 yards from the 46 to the 20. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 in the near, 1 back set. Sam Chiefs back to pass. He's going to fire over there right side. It's complete on a low catch. I don't know how he spins out of it, and he's going to go down the sideline. Is he in?
Yes.
He is in. Aaron Friday, I believe. Jarek Thomas over there on the catch on the right side. 55 to 14 as the Boomers are just pulling away.
I mean, I'm glad to see that Sam Cheap, found a different receiver this time, and that was Jarek Thomas. He did a really good job just getting that ball low to the ground and scoring that touchdown.
Yeah, 4 different receivers have caught a touchdown pass tonight. Max Cheap has caught 2, Taylor Laird's 1, Aaron Friday, and then Jarek Thomas. 5 touchdown passes on the night for Sam Cheap. Just a sophomore, I will go ahead and say.
He's going to be one heck of an athlete if he keeps on playing football.
Daniel Pinkard to kick off from his own 40-yard line, right to your left on your radio dial. 55 to 14. He puts a boot into it. There's a high kick over there on the far side. Going to be taken by, I believe, Nash Kaufman at the 10, 15. Trying to get the corner. 20, 25, 30. Has the corner. 35, 40. 45, 50. Who's going to get him? 45. Cuts back across the 40. And finally dragged down inside the 40-yard line to about the 37 of the Boomers. A nice kick return by Nash Kaufman.
And there's going to be a flag. It's going to be a helmet hit to Parker Smits, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be on Nash Kaufman.
So Nash Kaufman, he got up and
he just got up and then
helmeted him, just headbutted him.
I saw Parker Smits kind of say something to him, and then a helmet slapped.
And the referee is having a conversation with Coach Josh Smith. Didn't like the call. We'll see what the call is. Personal foul. It's going to be on Guymon. So that good kickoff return compounded by an error by the same guy that returned the kickoff, and it's going to be back inside their own territory rather than have it inside the Boomer territory.
And that's really not what the Guymon Tigers need at the moment. And he still looks like he's still trying to shake it off.
Talking about Parker?
Kaufman down there.
Kaufman knows he made a mistake, so they haven't marked it off yet. So they'll mark it off from the 37-yard line. It's going to be inside the Tiger 47-yard line. So first down and 10. Good field position still, but you'd rather have it inside your opponent's territory rather than in yours to start your drive. But it's going to be first down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 47. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Actually, no, he's empty set. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. So empty set. Martinez by himself now. They're going to motion somebody back behind him. Okay, now there we go. In the pistol is Martinez. They had to get somebody on late. Got some youngsters out there on defense for the Boomers. He gets a shotgun snap. Going to hand it off to Merwin. Sooner Merwin up the middle. 45, 40. Has the corner. He might go. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. And he's inside the 15 to, I think he did get to the 10. Actually, yeah, they're going to give him 10-yard lane. First down and goal for the Tigers.
He had a really good gap there. I think that was from number 60, if I'm not mistaken. Devin Avalos?
I don't know. So 11-yard line, first and 10 from the 11. Trips to the near side, 1 to the far side. 1 back set. That's Sooner Merwin. And we've got a false start, I believe, on Guymon. Yep, it is. It's going to be a false start. They're going to march him back 5 yards. First down and 15 from the 16.
And you were right about the penalty. They just keep on adding up for the Guymon Tigers.
But, give credit to Merwin on Sooner Merwin on that carry. That was meant to go up the center of the field. A nice cutback to the left side of the field. Nothing but grass was waiting for him. So first down and 15 from the 16 for the Tigers. 8:37 to go in the ball game. Boomers on top, 55-14. Tigers looking to put another 6 on the board. Snap. He's going to keep it himself. Martinez around the right side, trying to get the corner. Does get the corner. There's going to be a flag. That's going to be a block in the back.
And there's also going to be
injured. That's Jarek Thomas, I believe.
There's also going to be holding too on the Guymon Tigers.
It's going to be holding on Guymon. So it was either going to be a block in the back or a holding. That was clear as day on that play that Carson Martinez was trying to get the right side. So it's going to be holding on the Guymon. They're going to march back another 10. Only officially had one play on this drive so far and 2 penalties. So they're going to move it back inside the Boomer 36-yard line. So it's going to be about first down and, boy, a long ways. Yeah, first down and Woodward upcoming for Guymon. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set in the pistol. Martinez, shotgun snap, he gets it. He's back to pass, he's looking. Going to fire down the near side, it's incomplete. Intended for Merwin, off his hands, right on the sideline. In coverage.
Jarek Thomas.
It was Jarek Thomas, and it's going to be second down and long. Second down and 25 for Guymon.
Jarek Thomas had a really good opportunity to intercept the ball there. It was kind of flying out of bounds, but he had great coverage there.
Second down and 25 for Guymon at the 27-yard line. I said 36. That's 27. So 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. The pistol is Martinez, and I'm sure Merwin will shift out of that. And he does to the left side. Shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to Merwin right up the center of the field. Now cutting it. Try to cut it back to the right side. Falls forward to about the 20. They're going to give him actually the 20-yard line. Gave him 5 yards on the play. Third down and 20 upcoming for the Tigers.
Had a good block there, but Zane Zamarco kind of hit him, and then Hayden Hilliard dragged him down from there.
Third down and 20 upcoming for Guymon. 2 receivers the far side. They have it at the Boomer 20-yard line, 7:56 or 7:54 counting in the ball game. Boomers lead 55-14. Still looking for the play over here. Now they got the play. Martinez in the pistol. Tight formation bunch on each side of the line of scrimmage. Back to passes Martinez, looking, still looking. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to fire. It's intercepted by the Boomers inside the 10, 15, 20. Knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. First and 10 for the Boomers. The youngsters get a turnover.
And that's going to be number 32, Zane Weibel.
Weibel, yes. Zane Weibel with the interception. So they'll have it first and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Another turnover for the Tigers tonight. We'll see who they bring out to the line of scrimmage to call the plays. Looks like they're bringing in the backups. I think that's Carson Medina at quarterback now. Help me confirm here. It looks like that's 13. That's Carson Medina at quarterback now for the Boomers. And I believe we've got number 15 over there. That is number 10, Denzel Emery. And he's going to get the carry. No, the ball is on the ground. It's going to be loose. It's going to be covered up by Carson Medina. But a big loss for the Boomers back about the 17-yard line. So a 9-yard loss. Second down and 19 upcoming for the Boomers. Seven minutes to go in the ball game. Boomers lead at 55-14 and just want to get out now at this point with no injuries.
That'd be nice.
Boomers looking to go 2-5 overall, and more importantly, 2-2 in the district. Under 7 minutes to go. Trips to the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. Medina in the shotgun snap. Receiver comes in motion to the left side. And he gets a snap. He's going to hand it off to Emery over there on the right side. He's going to turn those legs across. We might give him the 20, maybe the 21. Third down and 15 upcoming. Actually close to 16 for the Boomers.
Had some run on room, but just not enough there and kind of got wrapped up.
Third down and long for the Boomers. 6:17 and counting before we get this one done. Boomers on top 55-14 on the Guymon Tigers. Play clock at 14. Under 6 to go. 2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Carson Medina in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's going to call his own number around the left side. Gets away with 1 tackler. Nice cut up at the middle of the field. Still going. Across the 35 and then drugged down as he gets to the 38-yard line. A big run by Carson Medina. 1st and 10 Boomers.
And Carson Medina just tossing, turning, and spinning somehow, and he just gets up there and way to get the first down for the freshman.
Is that a final?
6
McGinnis leads
minutes left.
Piedmont 33-14 in the 4th quarter. Another 5A District 2 score, and that's the only one going on tonight. Except this one. So 1st down and 10 for the Boomers at the Guymon 38. 2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near. Medina in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it off to the running back up the middle. I believe that was Emery. Gets to the 40-yard line, give him 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. It might not have been Emery. That might have been somebody else. I need your eyes, partner. I think that was Emery, actually.
That looked like number 17, Hayden Hilliard.
Hayden Hilliard. There you go. Yeah, Hayden Hilliard in at running back now, the freshman. Gets 2 yards on his first carry. 2nd down and 8. Under 5 minutes to go. 4:50 and counting. Boomers break the huddle. 2 receivers the far side. 2 to the near. 1 back set. Is that Hilliard still in, I think. Carson Medina in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Hilliard over here on the right side. Angles himself over there across the 40. Gets to about the 43-yard line. Give him 3 more yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 upcoming.
Great job there by Hilliard. Kind of get a couple more yards out of the play.
3rd down and 5 for the Boomers at their own 43-yard line. 4:12 to go in the game. Just grinding the clock at this point. You think 1 more first down might get it almost all the way to the end of the game.
I would hope so.
2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Medina in the shotgun. Gets a snap. He'll hand it off again over there to the right side. Is that Hilliard again. He gets across the 45 to the 47. Still driving the legs. He's going to get there at the 47-yard line. He got 4 yards. That's going to be a 4th down and 1 upcoming for the Boomers.
Great job there pushing it up the middle. Have to give credit to the O-line kind of pushing that D-line back to give enough room to just keep on running to try to get that first down, but it's going to be 4th and 1.
And Hayden just driving those legs over there on the right side. Got in the pile and just kept driving the pile. It's very impressive. 4th down and 1. Boomers are going to go for it. Try to salt this game away with 3:16 and counting. 55-14 Boomers on top. 4th down and 1. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near, 1 back set. I believe that's Hilliard.
That's Denzel.
Oh, no, it's going to be a Carson Medina is going to try and get the sticks. He does get to the sticks. 1st down Boomers at the 49-yard line, and that's probably going to just do it right there. They have another fresh set of downs with 2:58 and counting before this one's in the books, partner.
I mean, Boomers are doing really good offensively with this younger team. A whole lot of freshmen out here, but they're just doing the best they can, and it's kind of working out for them.
They break the huddle with 18 on the play clock. Got trips to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 back set. That's Medina. I think Emery isn't back in. Denzel. Main motion goes to the right side. Shotgun snap to Medina. He's going to hand it off to Emery across midfield and then tripped up as he gets to the 47. That's going to be a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6.
Emery did a really good job there, but can't give the O-line a round of applause there. Kind of pushed up the middle, and Emery kind of trips up there.
2nd down and 6 upcoming from the Guymon 47-yard line. 2:09 to go in the game. And the clock is running. Guymon not taking any timeouts. Neither are the Boomers. They just want to get out of here unscathed for the rest of the ball game.
I guess they could say it's now time to heat up the bus.
2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Receiver goes in motion to the right. Medina in the pistol now. And we've got a whistle. And
offsides.
Offside, yes, you called it, on Guymon. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 1.
And the penalties just keep on racking up here for the Guymon Tigers.
Definitely has been a bugaboo this year for them, as well as their turnovers. So 2nd down and 1, Carson Medina in the shotgun, in the pistol, that is. Receiver goes in motion to the right side, gets the shotgun snap, And it's kind of a broken play. Gets it to Emery. He's going to get the corner. Bowls his way across the 40-yard line. Has the first down. Put his head down and got it.
You know, Medina just threw that to Emery, and Emery was like, what do I do?
Well, he made chicken out of,
I mean, he found the open gap and took his way up to get the first down.
He made lemonade out of lemonades. That's for sure. Lemons there. Lemonade out of lemonade. Lemonade out of lemons there.
Life gives you lemons. You run with them.
He made it. I could say there's another analogy. I can't say it on the air, though. So, first down and 10 for the Boomers as they get to the Guymon 39-yard line. Minute 22 to go in the game. Trips to the near side, one to the far side. Receiver goes in motion to the right. Medina in the pistol. Gets a snap. Going to be a pitch to the left side now. That's Emery. He's going to get caught in the backfield. Drop for a big loss back to the 49. So a big loss. That's a 10-yard loss.
That was going to be wrapped up by the Guymon Tiger, number 30, Christian Luna.
Second down and 20 upcoming for the Boomers. Inside a minute to play. Clock running. Boomers leading this one and going to win it 55-14 unless we have another big play and get another touchdown. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're just going to salt it away here and take the victory and get back home. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near, one back set. Medina in the shotgun formation. Receiver goes in motion to the right. Gets a shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his right. Looking. He's going to pass. It's almost intercepted. It was behind the defender, or it would have been intercepted. It's going to be third down and 20 for the Boomers.
Of course, Medina just trying to get out of the pocket there, just kind of throws it away and gets deflected. It ends up in the hands, but just dropped at the very end.
Good thing he threw it behind him, because if he throws it to him, that is a pick six.
And good thing Boomers hadn't have any interceptions tonight.
You better knock on something with 20 seconds to go.
I got wood in front of me.
25 seconds to go in the ball game. Two receivers the far side, two to the near, one back set. Medina in shotgun. Gets a snap. It's going to get out of his hands. It's on the ground. He's going to have to grab it and take another loss back to the 41. And that's going to be it. I don't think we're going to have another play. The Boomers are going to go to 2-5 on the year, 2-2 in the district, with a 55-14 victory over the Guymon Tigers here in Texas County. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up for you. You're listening to Boomer Football on Z92.
What's undeniable control in winter? It's when you can handle heavy snow, slippery ice, and freezing rain on any road. Do you have undeniable control? Can you handle winter? Make sure you can with BF Goodrich Winter TA KSI tires. From October 1st to December 15th, buy 4 BF Goodrich tires and get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. The experts at High Plains Tire know everything about BF Goodrich. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or bfgoodrich.ca for details. If you're an owner or operator that has been put in the shop due to breakdowns, let Diesel Dynamics LLC get you out of the shop and back trucking. Diesel Dynamics LLC is a high-quality truck and rig engine repair shop that offers 24-hour service. At 38757 South County Road 200 in Woodward, they take care of all your repair needs. Give Tim a call at 580-334-0485 or at the office at 580-254-2199. Go Boomers!
Our connections make powerful things happen, uniting individuals and communities. We are Rotary. We are people of action. And together, we turn great ideas into reality by accessing our networks, our experience, and the best of ourselves to make a difference. Around the world, Rotary brings leaders together to build new friendships and to solve problems. Like in Austria, where generations work side by side to build sustainable housing and community centers. In India, volunteers run a mobile blood bank to help provide a steady blood supply for their local community. And in Taiwan, people are working hard to get vulnerable citizens the support and services they need. With over 1 million members, we know what people can do when they come together. Take action with us. Find out more at rotary.org/action.
And welcome back to Memorial Stadium, Carl and Lou McKinnon Field here in Texas County. Boomers win it 55-14 going away. And really, it was the offense, and it was all phases of the game, actually. Offense, defense, special teams partner that were really shining tonight for the Boomers.
I mean, I saw Max Cheap, had 2 interceptions, fumble recovery by Ethan Matt. What better could you ask for?
Yeah, no doubt. As you mentioned, Sam Cheap, he had 5 touchdown passes on the night. And I don't know how much yardage he had, but he had quite a bit. Max Cheap had 2 touchdowns receiving, also 2 interceptions. Taylor Laird had 1 receiving touchdown and a punt return for a touchdown. Aaron Friday got on the party, 1 receiving touchdown. Derek Thomas also 1 receiving touchdown. Then Big Nash Hunter, 2 rushing touchdowns and probably well over 150 yards, probably pushing 200, I would guess. So it just had holes galore tonight from that offensive line that was missing a key part of it. But, man, they picked up the slack with him missing.
No one could stop Nash Hunter tonight. I mean, he might have stumbled a couple of times, but other than that, he was getting almost, I said, 10 yards gain by 8-yard gain every play.
Yeah, no doubt. So 55-14 is the final score. We'll take another timeout. We'll continue with the postgame. This is Boomer Football on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kinda like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice Snow Tires long-lasting snow and ice performance and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. From October 1st through December 15th, get $70 off the purchase of 4 Michelin tires. They'll never know you don't have superpowers. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details. Moore's Roofing in Moreland are neighbors you can trust to complete your roofing project, offering gimmick